and doing it and doing it well. I said we're doing it, we're doing it, we're doing it well. We got a motherfucker, we doing it well. We got a. How do I get rid of that? Why does this keep turning on in my life? Thanks, DK. I swear to God, I want it off. DK. 10 gifted memberships before we even get going from DK. Wow. That's going to be hard to beat. It's not. You can do 20 or 50. Anybody can beat it, really. It's not really a flex. DK sucks. We hate him. He the worst. He's so fat he gonna burn. He's not fat, actually. He's not even fat. DK was like a distinguished gentleman. He had like a button-up shirt on. He was like fit. He was like a normal guy. So I got to take that back. I can't really talk. When I'm a fat, disgusting loser, I can't really talk about other people like they're fat, disgusting losers. That doesn't work out. Anyway, thanks. Here's Mr. Panhandler. You know, I'm tempted to ban Flat Cat just if Mr. Panhandler keeps giving money. His whole thing is like he hates Flat Cat. And they keep arguing in our chat room as if anybody cares about their little disagreement. But, you know, Flat Cat's poor. You know, she spends all day making magnets. Panhandler's giving me money. So, you know, I'd be stupid to, like, keep old magnet bitch around and not ban her. You know? Stella B says, confirm Patrick can't wear button-down shirts. Wow. This is how they tell you? Bad news, Mr. Melton. You cannot wear button-down shirts. Aw, man. Come on. Let me wear a button-down shirt. Can we watch Steel Toe a little bit this morning? And then I got Nick Swardson. This video hit Twitter, I guess. Fans sent it to me this morning. Nick Swardson doing a theater show live. He's so drunk on stage, they shut off his mic, shut off the spotlight. The theater director comes out and tells everybody to go home and email the box office for refunds. So, you know, when that happens in your career as a stand-up comic, you know, God, we're afforded this job where we're allowed to drink while we perform, while we work. And you get people like Chad Zumock and Nick Swardson who can't hold it together. And then they work together. Remember, this is one of the impetus for Chad going clean for like 40 days. They went down to Key West and worked together, and after that, something dramatic happened. Chad got clean. He was like, I had a weekend with Swardson. I don't want to talk about it. I got to stop drinking. Something happened. I don't know if they touched dicks down there or Chad found out what being gay is really all about. Either way, he got scared straight for about a month. And you got to wonder, these two out-of-control alcoholics working together, a lot of these guys, you know, I used to work with Geraldo, and he stopped working with me because I drank. And he started going on the road with Jesse Joyce after that. Sober companion. All these alcoholic gentlemen in their 40s and 50s need a sober companion. I like to drink juice, so I need men around me who don't drink juice, so I'm not tempted to drink juice. Right? It'd be like me only going on tour with thin people. I can't be around anybody who enjoys McNuggets. I can't go on tour with anybody who likes a Big Mac as much as me. We'd be in big trouble if we had to just fight off McDonald's all day. You know, either way, thank you very much. Right out of the gate this morning, 15 memberships, DK and Panhandler kicking the morning off right. If nothing else happens, if not one other thing, you know, we can practice with like KB. She's not a redhead, but it gets bad, you know? Already having connection issues this morning. It's been a whole weekend. It's been a whole weekend of this. So just so you know, prepare for it. I don't know. So I see it cutting in and out. It is what it is. I don't know. I'll go to bed. If this thing has 5 more minutes of trouble, I'll shut it off and I'll go to bed. I don't give a fuck about you people, and I'm not here for a good time. I'm here for, this is work for me. I don't enjoy it. You people are a nightmare. I don't like this. I don't want to be here. You're the worst. You all smell. I'd rather be jerking off. I'd rather be sleeping. I'd rather be laying with a dog. I'd rather be squeezing on my hog. Is this the real guy? Stevie Lou? I don't even know what to think about Stevie Lou anymore. It's perplexing to say the least.
Kevin, how dare you speak bad about another beautiful black woman like Leslie Jones?
I'm sorry. Can I get a Nick chance?
Leslie Jones is gross. Leslie Jones is one of the most disgusting kinds of meat in your grocer's freezer case. Ugh. Imagine going and ordering a loaf of Leslie Jones to take home to your family. Could you saw me off a little Leslie Jones? She's gross. Anyway, welcome. I've got so much Skarica stuff coming out. Jesus Christ. You know, that film crew spent a long time with him. And you got to see his house. I'm sorry. It's again with the allergies. I got to grab my little towel here. This is unprofessional as fuck. A lot of shows would turn it off as they wiped goo from their eyes. Oh, God. This is one of my towels from performing overseas for the troops. You guys like the troops? Morale, welfare, and recreation in Djibouti, Africa. There's a naval base there. I'm not going to tell you that we met SEAL Team 6 there because I'm not allowed. And also, they're not allowed to really tell me if they were SEAL Team 6. But I was like, you guys are SEAL Team 6, right? You guys are the ones that got Obama, right? And they were like, we're not really allowed to say. And I'm like, then don't, if you were the ones that got Obama, don't say. And they were like, So they were. How did you get there? A C-130. Is that a military plane? I don't know. Air Force 400. Is that a funny joke? Because wait. Oh, wait, I'm 500 pounds. Air Force 500. Ugh.
Oh, Nicky Poo, I'm so drunk. Bite my weenie clean off. I want to be a girl so bad. Spread your coleslaw all over my bald, flappy mullets.
I'm not Nick, you flag it.
Bite my weenie clean off. I want to be a girl. I'd pay to hear Chad
Oh, Nicky
say
Poo,
that.
I'm so drunk. Bite my weenie clean off. I want to be a girl so bad. Spread your coleslaw all over my bald, flappy mullets.
I'm not Nick, you flag it.
Bite my weenie clean off. Clean. I want to be a girl so bad. All right, these guys are still here. I was thinking about this morning. Let's just watch the intro first. Hello, everybody. You are all so good looking. April has her comm glasses on. You earned it. Hi.
Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to the Steel Toe
everybody.
Morning Show. I'm Aaron. There's Johnny. Welcome to the program. We have a great show for you today. We got homeless.
I don't necessarily want Johnny Crutches dead. Let me start out by saying that. I don't necessarily want a man dead. However, I need him to be working in a donut shop or some sort of car wash. Somewhere where I don't have to talk to him when I perform a transaction. The idea that he's been doing this show for 7-8 years, and the only person he can find, now again, this guy Skypes in, he telephones in, he Zooms in. You can have anybody in the world. This no longer needs to be a guy who lives 20 minutes away from Mubi. This could be anybody in the world. And he just keeps sticking with this Johnny Crutches, as if this is a talent, as if Johnny's funny, as if Johnny has fans, as if Johnny has a following, as if Johnny brings something to the show. You know, we make fun of Ray DeVito because he keeps doing a show Thursdays at 1 because that's a time slot that Shulie had for him back when he was on the Shulie Network. And Ray's been off the Shulie Network for 4 months now, but keeps doing shows at Thursday at 1. Why? That's when Shulie had a spot for him on the lineup. And when it comes to simple-minded people, they never even question, like, I guess I don't have to do this at Thursday at 1 anymore, since I'm not with Shulie anymore. And Ray's never considered that. He's still like, Thursday at 1, I do a show. Thursday at 1, I do it though. I do it though. Thursday at 1, I do a show. Thursday at 1. That's what I do, because that's what I did. Did it last week, got to do it this week. Got to do it next week, got to do it last week. That's what I do. So the same thing happens with like Johnny Crutches. It's just like Aaron keeps having Johnny Crutches on because he had Johnny Crutches on. I mean, this guy adds 0 to the show. He doesn't have fans. He doesn't have charisma. He doesn't have legs. It's just a friend of Aaron's, just like Matt, you know? These are just friends of Aaron's. They're losers. Which, again, is fine if you want to do an after-work podcast with you and your pals. He wants you to pay for this show. This is a pay show, pro show, but he still just brings on his loser friends that add nothing to it. These are facts.
People on fire. We've got crazy white basketball players, crazy white trash OnlyFans girls. It's going to be a good one. I've got high hopes for this one. This is one of those shows where coming into it, you go, only one thing that can screw this up. Only one thing that can screw up a show that's destined to be this good. Me. I'm the only guy who can screw this up. Listen, feller, if anybody's I say, stop video, please.
Well, this is off to a great start. This is a great energy to bring into a show. The music's rock and roll. It stops and then Snore City. That's a $100 super tip from Dan G. We don't get many of these anymore. What with the stock exchange and all. What is it? $100. Dan G. going down on the March roster of fame. And just a reminder of all the February people who helped us out, and of course Dan G's on that one too. We couldn't have done a great February without you guys bringing up the rear on the February Wall of Fame. Today's executive producer, by the way, Steve H. We don't really see him very often, but he's a contributor. He gives to the show. Steve H., thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road and back again. Your heart is true. I think your dad might have left your mom. Screw the YouTube cut. Here's to a good March. F. Kate Meany and her Discord drama. She probably made the account to troll herself. Thank you, Dan G. And again, $90 of this goes to me instead of $65 had you done something like this through YouTube. So I really do appreciate the people heading over to the super tip system to use it. I understand it is a click or two more on your mobile device. But goddamn you for being lazy. Don't you want to get in those calisthenics for that thumb? And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a super tip, and a pay, and a send, and a masturbate, and a flex, and a... No? Just me? Roger Rodriguez, $10. Why are you asking how Patrick got there? Everybody saw Operation Dumbo Drop with Danny Glover. Fuck off. You know, you're insulting not only our troops, but their capabilities to move large cargo. You know, if they can transport tanks and that stupid limo that Obama has to have, what do they call it? The Beast? The Beast. You think they can't move me? Fuck off. I don't need this on a Monday morning from people, you know? It's bulk pickup day. It's bulk pickup day. I don't need this. You ever have people like just bring up something that has nothing to do with what they're talking about? Guys, it's bulk pickup day for my trash. It's bulk day. They're picking up bulk today. I don't need this. And you're like, why can't you handle stress on your show just because the trash men are picking up bulk items today, Patrick? Guys, shut up. Don't make me get into it. It's bulk pickup day, guys. They're picking up all the bulk, guys. We shouldn't have to do this today. And you're like, why is that related? I don't know, man. I don't know. The point is, let the trash men do the heavy lifting. You know what I mean? Come on. I did have onion rings last night, serial killer. I don't know why you're reminding me of that. Oh, my God. I had good onion rings. We got to focus, everybody. This is too much for me. Stop distracting me. Do I have to turn off the chat?
You know what? Fuck you. Because you did that. Guess what I have to do?
You have to pull that up now.
Usyk.
Oh, Steve H is here. Hi, Steve H.
Ngannou. And go. This is how we start today, boys and girls.
Hi to Steve H again. Just, shout outs to Steve H.
Because MMA fighter not.
Sometimes the guys aren't even here, Sometimes we do this executive producer bit, and the guy's not even in the chat. It's good to know that he's in the chat. I like it.
Him down. You a real boxer.
Yeah, listen,
you can do more.
It's world champion MMA. Yeah.
Hard punch.
But element surprise. Maybe Tyson Fury not serious. Oh, it's MMA fighter. Blah 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 blah. I don't.
We don't care about this. We just want to hear about the goal.
I feel really good, but why are you so amped up today? Something
Because this is the first time I woke up in the morning and I haven't felt like dog shit. I haven't been coughing and hawking up phlegm, and
so for the past 2 weeks, every morning he's been going on and on about how sick he is. Today he's going on and on about how not sick he is.
I mean, as you can tell, my voice, it took a little bit of toll on my voice, but even that's coming back. I'm excited. I've had, I think, legit for a shoot, I think it was influenza. I didn't go get tested because I'm not a fucking pussy, but I'm pretty sure that I had a legit illness for about 2 weeks. You were here when this isn't a...
Do people go get tested for the flu? I'm going to go get tested for the flu.
Good thing to say to someone who was next to you when you had an illness, but you were...
Minced or sliced onion rings. What the fuck is a minced onion ring? I don't even know what that means. What the fuck is a minced onion ring? Hold on, John's neglected cat. Is this what you're tracking now? Listen to this. Listen to this. Steel Toe has 131 chatters with 589 total chat messages. 2.5 hours into their show. BS show started 24 minutes ago, and has 147 chatters and 1,268 chats, over twice the chats. You can track that now? You can track how many chats? This John's Neglected Cat guy is going to be the death of internet shows. I don't know how yet. I don't know how he's going to weaponize this. I don't know how this is going to be used to bring shows down, but it will be used to ruin us all. This guy's got stats. He's got counters. He's got robots. He's got AI. I don't know how he's doing it. I mean, he's counting chats, messages, and chat participants. Come on. Doom says John's Neglected Cat sees your bowel movements. Is that true? Can he scan my poo? They're going to do that. They're going to have toilets that do that. Like while your shit falls into the bowl, it'll like drop through a ring, you know, like that scanner at the airport, the 360. And they'll be able to show you the consistency of your poop, what's in it, your nitrogen content, whether this log should go in your compost pile or not. John's Neglected Cat's the sheriff. Don't fuck with him. I don't. People think I'm him. People think I'm paying him. I have no idea. Can you imagine if I was that much of a loser? Hey, could you count all my enemies' chats? First of all, as if, I think about them like enemy. The Shulie Network, Stuttering John, Steel Toe, these are all my enemy. KB, he's my enemy? I don't think of it like that, just to let you know.
We're here when my cough started 2 Mondays ago.
I know.
Yeah.
And I guess I didn't have the same thing you had because
Johnny's instinct is to be quiet while his co-host takes a drink, and then when his co-host is done with the drink, he talks. A good co-host would talk while your co-host is taking a drink.
I know.
But Johnny watches him takes a drink, and then as soon as he's done with the drink, starts talking.
Well, this isn't a good thing to say to someone who was next to you when you had an illness, but you were here when my cough started 2 Mondays ago.
So you should be talking now.
I know.
Yeah.
So weird.
And I guess I didn't have the same thing you had because I was through whatever I had in like a couple days.
Yeah.
And then I noticed that Johnny has a steel toe mug that says Toe Boys on it. So that's pretty cool. It says Toe Boys and then has the clip art boot. So that's pretty dope. Now, these aren't for sale. You can't get one. He only had one made. Toe Boys. Toe Boys and Baby Boot is what he calls his memberships. The Baby Boots and the Toe Boys. Anybody want to be one of the Toe Boys? Just asking. I'm just asking.
Yeah. No, this was awful. This was terrible. And every time you thought you were getting a little bit better, you take a step back the next day, and it was so frustrating. It was really starting to exact a psychological toll. Like, I hate when you get sick for so long, it like depresses you. And then just as the nose of the plane was about to hit the mountain, came up right in the nick of time. So I feel good. There's no excuse not to do a good
Did you just say nick of time?
show today. There's no excuse for you not to feel entertained today. If you're not,
There's no excuse for you to not feel entertained today. Imagine a show laying down a mandate like that. Guys, good news. You're watching The Toe. There's no excuse to not be entertained today.
contact me. I will give you your money back if you put it in. But today,
Oh, he's doing the Kevin Brennan bit. Come find me. I told Bentley in Atlantic City to go find Kevin and tell him you do want. Remember, Kevin's like, no, come find me in Atlantic City. I'll walk you to the ATM. I'll give you your super chats back. I want one person to do that. No, really, give me my super chats back.
hey, we start at 3:15. That is the number for today's overtime and for today's show to be.
Gotta set the table. Gotta set the table. It's 3:15, guys. Welcome to Steel Toe. It's 3:15. Imagine when you sit down at a restaurant, they just tell you the check total before they take your order. Hi, guys. Welcome to Shoney's. It'll be $25.82 today. What can I get you to drink? He's the only restaurant that sits you down and tells you what everything costs before they take your order. Hi, guys. You've made a great choice today. Welcome to Steel Toe. $315 is what we need today. Can I get you guys some jalapeno poppers to get started?
Successful one. Remember, this is a money-making endeavor. As well as an entertainment program. And it's $315 is the number. And it's this easy. Under 300 by 7 o'clock, under 2 by 8, under 1 by 9.
Guys, milestones. Stick with me.
0 by 10. We tack on that last half hour of overtime.
That's the thing, is like the reward is more mediocrity. If you give us $400, we'll do 30 more minutes of this. They're having a rocky time.
And do a fun show for you. So, everybody throw in a couple of bucks. You got...
Hold on. If you donate $315 by 10 o'clock, we'll do another 30 minutes and do a fun show for you. So if we don't give you the money, you won't do a fun show. How does it work? I'm asking.
The Streamlabs, PayPal, and Venmo links in the chat. There's also super chats, becoming a member, or gifted membership.
There's also Bitcoin. You know, congrats to my people who haven't been sleeping on the Bitcoin. I know everyone thinks, I'll do it. I've been meaning to do it. I'll do it. Again, if you had bought one Bitcoin, you've made $30,000 this year from my advice. You're welcome. If you bought any fraction of Bitcoin, you've made money off my advice this year. You're welcome. And I'm telling you, it's about to pop. So, you know, again... I know what I'm supposed to. I know this is not financial advice. I'm not a guy. I'm not a, you know. No, keep being poor. Keep being poor. I can't buy Bitcoin this week. I need soda. I can't buy Bitcoin this week. I got to take my girl out for a pie. Banana cream.
Well, let's talk to you guys. Well, Johnny, first of all, how was your weekend?
Immobile.
My weekend was pretty good.
You had a comedy show in Elk River?
No, that was Ager Brewing. I thought that was last weekend.
Oh my God, have I been sick that long that they're all just kind of running together?
Yeah, that was a little bit ago.
I swear to God, I thought I saw the pictures from your comedy show this past Saturday.
You might have, because Facebook is slow. But
no, I think you're right. I think
Facebook is slow. Yeah, that's why you saw the pictures from my show a week ago now. Because Facebook is slow.
I think it was last weekend, and I just kind of
blurred it all together.
I walked my way through last week. I just
it was all a NyQuil haze.
Oh, there wasn't a minute of last week, I don't think, where I wasn't medicated with some
now you're
sort
sounding
of
like me.
Yeah, with some sort of medicine. No, so okay, so the Elk River.
Half of the week was you took weed and your body couldn't handle it. So for 4 days you were like unable to function. Mooby took 20 milligrams of weed and it was 4 days of the Willy Wonka boat rowing song in the tunnel. I don't know which way we're going. I don't have an earthly way of knowing which way the boat is rowing. And while the breeze is gently blowing. I mean, that's what Mooby was just saying, for 4 fucking days. Last time I ever let somebody talk me into marijuana again.
Everything was the week before. This weekend a little nice and easier.
Yeah, just all I did is I took the kid out for a car wash because she loves that shit. So that was
you don't run your children through a car wash.
The best part is that these adult babies have children. You know. These guys with posters on the wall who wear football jerseys every day and their favorite heroes are like wrestlers and their whole, their whole closets are full of action figures and board games, not even good ones, boring shit like Chutes and Ladders. And then these guys all have children. They all have kids.
You just give them a bath or a shower.
That's so much work.
I know.
Like this one, it's really easy. They scan your license.
I want to bathe movies children. Is that inappropriate? Somebody send me pictures of his little kids. I want to see pictures of those little kids and just imagine them naked, sponging down their soft white bodies.
This plate and you just push them in. There you go.
People, like, imagine being new to this show and you're like, what the fuck? And then people who are like used to it are just like, yeah, I don't know what Melton says all kinds.
I have a problem where the preschooler
Bring me his soft, pale, white children.
You know, I keep running the bath for them, and I say, "All right, honey,
I want to bathe your boy. I want to run a sponge all over your children, not in a sexual. I want to clean." Even Tiff is like, I am not okay with this. Not sexual. I want to clean them. He's not a good parent. I want to wash his kids. This isn't sexual. Don't make it gross, Tiff. Don't stop the cheese shipment. I want to clean his boys. I want to scrub his baby girl. I want to scrub your baby girl. I want to scrub your baby girl. Okay, come on. You know, is it not allowed to want to scrub another man's offspring? Why can't you fucking scrub another man's children without it being sexual? I'm not going to be hard at the time. I'll be naked because, you know, I don't want to get my clothes wet. But I will not be hard. I'll rubber band my penis back so it's not like slapping him in the cheek. This is making people so uncomfortable. What if his daughter was 18? And now we're in the bathtub. Now is it okay? His naked 18-year-old daughter's in the bathtub and my dong's flapping around, slapping her in the cheek while I bathe her. Is that? Now is it okay? Now is it okay? His 18-year-old daughter, his 24-year-old son, and me all in a tub. Human centipede style, scrubbing each other's back. Is that too far? Okay. Jesus, guys. Why can't I scrub a little girl that isn't mine? I mean, this country's gone too far. I remember growing up where you could go scrub a neighbor's boy and it wouldn't be a thing. I remember a day where you could be an adult and sit out in your yard in a lawn chair with a hose, just going, here, kitty, 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 and then kids would come over and you could wet them down and sponge them down in the yard next to the juniper bushes. You know, but now it's all, what are you, fingering that kid? No, I'm cleaning them. Come on, man. Why can't you bathe a child that's not your own? Right there on the biscuit aisle of the grocery store. Imagine if there was a biscuit aisle at your local grocery store.
You know how to do a bath.
You know how to bathe.
You know how to bathe. No, I don't. I don't, Daddy. And I'm like, honey, we've been through this. I've shown you, like, you know how to.
See, he's got a little whore. She likes it. She's in there doing that move. Kids know what they're doing. I don't know how to bathe, Daddy. How do I do it, Daddy? And then you start rubbing the sponge all over their back, and they're like, right? Kids know. You can't be that sexy on accident. I forget how to wash, Daddy. People don't.
Take a bath. You're in preschool now. You got to be a big girl.
You're in preschool now. You got to learn to wash that puss.
But I don't know how.
To. It's too smooth. There's no hair. This is gross. This is fucked up. Who would talk about kids that way? Melton's sick. He wants to fuck a little kid, I think. Oh, God. A real pervert wouldn't joke about it. He'd just have the kids in his tub. Trust me, the kids are safe. I don't want to meet April, much less any miniature Aprils. Oh wait, they're not even her kids. And then I love this one too. This is always a hot take from parents. They're like, wow, Melton must not have kids. You wouldn't talk about kids if you had kids. You don't fucking know me. I'm not you. I'm kidding. You know, but I don't have that switch. You think I won't talk about fucking my own children? You're incorrect. You're incorrect. I'm thinking about having kids just for the convenience of the fuck. Especially before they can talk. Who are they going to tell? Wow, Melton, you can really tell you don't have kids. No, you know what you can tell? You can tell that I don't. Here's what I don't condone. Fucking children. You know what I do love? Joking about fucking children. I like jokes. And I want people who don't like jokes to get the fuck out of here. And if this one makes you uncomfortable, get out. Get out. I don't fuck kids anymore. Not since the judge told me you're on thin ice. Yeah, I'm all about the law. So like, yeah, I wouldn't fuck a kid or kidnap a kid or touch a kid inappropriately. These are jokes. I will joke about fingering children all day long, like a bowling ball. You know, the holes are tight. You can really get a good grip. By all means, do not do this to kids. I shouldn't even have to say this out loud. Don't do this to kids. Kids are innocent. Kids are precious. Do not fuck children. Unless they're retarded, then they don't know what's going on. Then you can do it. Like if they're mentally slow, what else are they good for? They can't get a job. So fuck them and then put a little money in the. Usually a retarded kid will have a jar right next to him. It won't say fuck jar, but that's what it is. And after you have your way with them, you can put a little money in the jar so they can get new teeth or whatever you did. Because I knock teeth out. I don't know how you fuck, but I knock teeth out. And they're going to need some dental work when I get done. How many people can I run off with this? Oh, God. Is Patrick being serious? Yep. I have a whole jar full of kids' teeth that I fucked out of their skulls. I'm gonna make a bracelet. No, we will lose 7 actual fans over this. Disgrace, you'll write in. She'll be like, nobody fucks my kid while he's eating paste. Nobody. And also, don't fuck a kid who eats paste. Your dick might get glued into their mouth. And trust me, that's not something you want to show up at the emergency room with. Sorry, there's a kid stuck to the head of my cock. I think it's paste. We should be able to get this out. Look at all the women. They're like, next topic. This is fucked up. I'll do it all morning. If it drives away 7 fucking insecure losers, I'm happy with it. Hello?
Yo, Patrick, enough with the kid shit. I can't talk. I'm on a treadmill.
It's T.O. Hank, everybody. It's T.O. Hank. All right, I will move on. I'm sorry. It makes people really uncomfortable. Again, I shouldn't have to announce to not do anything sexual with children. I, of course, am against that. And, But I do want people here who are able to take a joke and get a joke and don't do that thing where you're like, hey, that's not okay. I'm here when you joke about Skarica and mental retards and murder and homeless people and all that stuff. I'm on board for all that. But you start making fun of imaginary children. Again, I don't even know how old. I guess one's in preschool, which makes her super hot. But, I love people who get like, hey, that's not okay to joke about that stuff. It's like, it is. First of all, you'll go away. You'll quit the show because I joke about fucking kids. And guess what'll happen after that? Nothing. No kids will get fucked and nobody gets hurt. Nothing happens. You can't just joke about it. I can. And I did. And look, we're all fine. No kids are bleeding out of the anus. My dick isn't sore from smashing little girls and boys. It's all fake. It's not real. So imagine getting upset about it. Imagine getting all riled up and letting it wreck your day. I like a lot of comedy, but I just don't. When it comes to that kind of stuff, beat it. Beat it, you weak stomach fuck.
All right.
Hit the like button.
They got to learn by this time. They got to know. She's been the toughest one. Like the other two, they couldn't wait to like.
His daughter's the toughest one. See? Hello?
Yeah, before you wash a kid, you got to get them dirty.
Yeah.
So let's slop them up.
Let's slop up a kid.
Let's slop them up.
Yeah, that's a good point. I like my kids sticky. What say you? I like my kids sticky.
Both of them now can't wait. They're shower takers now.
Yeah.
Like they like showers. They like baths are gay.
I like that too. Telling me that your kids are shower takers. Oh, God. My baby boy's a shower taker. Oh, yeah.
At this point. This one's still hanging on to the bath thing. Hopefully we're done soon. Speaking
My
of
daughter loves the baths too, but she doesn't need someone to do it. In fact, she'd prefer you not be there so she can be as wild and crazy as she wants.
Right.
And not be told not to do anything.
Right.
The Kaylee Anthony bath plan.
She wants to party. I did fix the bathroom issue yesterday. We were talking about this during the members only show.
I fixed the bathroom issue. Okay.
I got home yesterday and I walked into the basement bathroom and it reeked of like the gassiest shit.
Somebody's got a P-trap problem. You know what I'm saying? Any plumbers in the crowd? Hello?
Oh, keep talking about the kids. Oh, keep talking about the kids. I'm about to come. Oh, I'm about to come. Keep talking about the kids. Oh.
Stevie Goo looking.
No, it's not me. It's not me.
Stevie Goo. A goo. I came home and my shit in my bathroom smelled like the gassiest shit. Yeah, that's a P-trap. That's a P-trap problem. Or you got some sort of vent blockage. People don't know how their plumbing system works. That's the other problem. Like people don't have any clue how plumbing works in their house.
Ever. And my first impulse was to blame the children. Like, what did the kids do to the bathroom?
I'm used to them smelling like eggy garbage.
What, they hid something, they wiped something up, and they threw it somewhere?
What have you been eating?
Right, I had no idea.
They ate something and threw it up somewhere. They wiped something somewhere. What are your kids? How are you raising these kids? Remember a minute ago when you thought they didn't deserve to be fucked? If my kids start wiping shit on the walls, they're getting fucked. I'm holding them down for strangers to have a turn.
So I go in there. It reeks, like I said, a gassy shit smell. And so I can't figure it out. I don't know what's going on. I go on the members only show and the audience says, on really windy days, which it was yesterday, sewer gas from the sewer can be blown up the pipes and you can get a shit smell. I've never.
Again, it doesn't even have to be that. I think people don't know how their vent, like the pressure, like of the wind on your roof. Your plumbing vents out your roof, right? Or the side of your house or something, but it has an above ground vent that prevents backups and bubbling, and he thinks the sewer, the underground pipes are belching up bubbles into his Again, there's basic understanding here of like a P-trap that prevents gases and backflow. This is my whole point. These men play with bobbleheads and wear football jerseys and track the stats of men wrestling other men. No one knows how plumbing works. He thought a tire was a wheel. He thinks he's got custom wheels. I'm worried for future generations. Where are the men? And the sad thing is it's me saying that. I'm not a manly man. But I have tools and drain snakes. And I can clean gutters and change tires. I know where my wheel lock is. I know how my plumbing works. I've never come home to a shit-smelling, gaseous nightmare in my bathroom. You know, I'm worried for the future. His children will never know how to fix or repair or build or anything. If you don't know how stuff works, you don't even have a brain to like think up new solutions or patch things or like it's just we're just generations of idiot. It literally is going to be like idiocracy. We'll have machines that you can step in and they can tell you anything that's wrong with you. The problem is no one who built those machines will be around. No one who knows how to repair those machines will be around, and no one who knows how to operate those machines will be around. Well, we shall have spacecraft, and no one who knows how they fly. It'll literally be the best of times and the worst of times. We'll have plumbing in our houses, but everybody will be a weak-titted, malnutritioned, pale idiot like Mooby who's going like, it smells like poo in my house, and I don't know how to fix it. Who can I call? So, well, again, I'm not the most manly guy in the world, but like we're really losing touch with like the physical, tangible world we live in. Most grown men I know can't change a tire. It's crazy. I was at a friend's house, and he had a flat tire, and we were both over there, me and him. And he's like, I got to call AAA to come out and change this tire. I'm like, you're in your garage. Your car has a flat in your garage. You have a spare. You have a jack. The two of us, let's just swap the tire out real quick. I don't know how to even do that. You don't? You don't. First of all, okay, let's say you don't. You have a manual and you're a man. We can figure this out. You're not even on the side of the road where it's urgent. Yeah, on the side of the road, whatever. Okay, you want to call AAA, you want to get it swapped out, you want to get a new tire, fine. Roadside assistance, fine. You're in your house. You're in your house. You can't fix a tire? I guarantee you this guy has no idea why this gas smell was backing up in his bathroom. I'd be willing to bet he has no fucking clue.
Never had this happen to me in my entire adult life. This is I know nothing about this. And people were writing in the chat, they were saying, run.
Almost every toilet in the UK has this problem. Just reek of gas coming out it. Because again, it doesn't have they don't have a lot of the mod cons.
Run hot water down your drains. Sink and shower. Just run hot water down the drain. I run hot water down the drains for like 20, 25 minutes. I go in there, the smell's gone. It's the weirdest thing. And it just makes me feel like whenever there are technological advances and we go, oh, like, wow, we're so advanced now. We're so advanced. Something like wind blowing shit fumes up my pipes makes me feel like we're really not that far removed.
Again, Aaron, how would the wind blow it underground up the... This is vents on your roof. It's one of two things. Again, like the wind was so strong it like cleared out your P-trap somehow and is allowing gas to vent into your bathroom. Your P-trap got emptied or cleared somehow. Or it's wind on the roof blowing. He's like, yeah, I don't like that wind can blow into the sewer. And make it stink in my house. It's like, what?
Moved from like the medieval times.
Wind blowing shit fumes up my pipes also sounds like a innuendo. So
It's actually a Matchbox 20 song. They've decided to take a different direction, and it's a little more risque.
Roger Rodriguez says, are you DeWalt, Milwaukee, or Ryobi? I'm DeWalt. I think I have a Craftsman circular. You know, I have some like a circular saw Craftsman. I think I have an old black, you know, I have 5 drills from Black & Decker to fucking. I don't have any Ryobi. I would never be caught with that. Milwaukee's fine. I don't have anything against the Milwaukee guy. I'm just a DeWalt. I'm just a little DeWalt man. I'm into the XRs. Got a lot of batteries. Got a lot of devices.
No, I hate it. I ran hot water down. I don't know what troubled me more. The fact that I came home and there was a rampant shit smell in my bathroom, or the fact that
like April's on her period again.
Running hot water down the drain was all it took to fix it.
I'm just trying to figure, how does the wind blow?
Don't worry about it. Again, focus on having kids and having disabilities. Don't worry about passing any sort of knowledge. Again, two dads don't know how plumbing works in a house. Both of these are passing on all their knowledge to children, and it shall be diminished and diminished and diminished. You shouldn't be able to have kids. This is controversial, and I've said this before. Women, when you're born, everything should just be locked down, uterus-wise, reproductive-wise. And look, I get it. I'm a champion of women. I really am. I understand that that's a giant revocation of your rights. It's not about you, ladies. It's about our society. We can't let men like this come inside you anymore and have babies. It shouldn't be allowed. You should have to go down and get a permit. You have to go get a permit to add a deck onto your house. You have to go get a bank loan to get a car. To have a kid, you just have to be able to make white come out of the tip of your dick into another dumb bitch. There's no checks. There's no test. There's no certification. There's no requirements. You're allowed to live in a car or a tent and squirt out a baby. No one can stop you. That's insane. That's insane. What's more dangerous, another car on the road or another baby to feed that's going to be raised in a house full of idiots? So yeah, before you're allowed to have a baby, and again, I'm sorry that this falls on women. You know, it's not just about the woman; it's about the man. You should have to prove you can financially support this kid. You should have to prove you have general knowledge about the world. I don't know. It should be like wood shop in high school. You should have to build a birdhouse, change a tire, balance a checkbook, do basic math operations, add, subtract, divide, multiply. With two dads, and they're going like, how do pipes make... Imagine the house. Imagine the kids walking up to their dads. Daddy, how does this work? Why is the sky blue? Why do birds fly? You know, just, normal curiosity from children. These two idiots. I don't know. The vaccine. I don't know. The Jews. I don't know. Trans kids. This is what they focus on? So yeah, the dumbest amongst is idiocracy. The dumbest amongst us keep cranking out children, and they're going to be dumber than their parents. Mooby doesn't know what a wheel is. Mooby doesn't know how plumbing works. But he has multiple kids. What are their chances in knowing about how plumbing works? What are their chances in understanding what a wheel lock is? None. I'm not even kidding. Like, everybody who's like, you make fun of that guy who eats nothing but liver. What's the Liver King? He's going to rule the world. Anybody who knows how to pick up a fucking drill, a circular saw, a planer, an orbital sander, a fucking table saw, a drill press. Anybody who knows how to operate a pneumatic, anything. No. Daddy, what's a shop vac? I imagine, when the store closes at night, they vacuum up the shop. Thanks, Dad. You're the best. When's your radio show? Every night and every morning, constantly. You know your mother and I need the money. Daddy, how does plumbing work? It's a Culligan man at the end of the road. Changes out one of those big bottles of water every week, and the whole house on the street gets to use it. And then the Culligan man comes again, puts a new bottle on, and the street gets water. Thanks, Daddy. When's the radio show? I mean, we're going to have the weakest, most insanely inept kids.
The election season is here, so the following message was approved by Patrick Melton.
Oh, no.
Carl. 10 fucking airfare tickets and hotel rooms. I didn't know you needed a posse. Who the fuck are you? Cool Modi at the 1990 MTV Music Awards. God fucking damn it. Why don't you pick up the Mormon Tabernacle Choir to sing you on stage, you fruit? Eat my ass.
Imagine being a man and not owning a toolkit, said Skinny Tooth John. I mean, a toolkit is what you have when you're a girl and you live in an apartment. A toolkit? Real men just have tools. They just have tools. It's not a kit. They don't come in a set. It's not a Sailor Moon Halloween costume. What toolkit do you have? Which toolkit did you get? They're not kits. They're not kits. You just like for instance, right now I got my eye on a nail gun. Got my eye on a nail gun. Might buy this nail gun. And then I buy it. It's not a kit. It just goes, it's part of my tools. I didn't buy a tool kit is what you buy your child. Like, look, it comes with a little drill, a little hammer. What's your toolkit? You got a toolkit? Do you have a little toolkit? Elisa Frank toolkit. No, you just get tools. You just buy tools. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I can't believe all these guys are dads. It's wild.
Gas into your home.
What are you going to teach your kid? To drink Celsius energy drinks all morning and go to the chat room if you ever have a plumbing problem?
Oh, no. I don't know, but we had a plumber listening, and he's like, this is what happened. Do this. And sure enough, I did it, and it worked fine.
Wow. And look, I don't know if I'm exceptional or what. If something like this comes up in my house that I don't understand how it works or whatever, I'm diving in and finding out. What is that? What does it do? How does it work? Why did this happen? How can I prevent it? I can't. Okay, if it happens again, how do I handle it? Don't you want to know what's happening and why? No. I still don't know to this day. I never had it happen before. I hope it never happens again. I don't know what it is. I don't know how it works. A plumber said do this, so I did it, and it works. Alchemy. You know what I mean? I'm not curious. I'm not interested in understanding it. I don't want to know.
And the shit smell was gone.
Again, I'm naturally curious. I want to learn all day, every day about everything. I love just ingesting information and data and knowledge, and I really do. I want to know about everything and how it works. It's one of the most depressing thoughts in my mind is that I'll never learn it all and I'll never know everything. There's just so much shit. And it's all fascinating to me. All of it. I want to know how clouds are formed. I want to know why my plumbing backs up. I want to know, how the brain develops. I want to know how fire works. I want all of it. And I guess I think everyone's like that. Has that thirst for knowledge, this natural innate curiosity. But they don't. People don't. I'll go visit a friend in London and I'll be like, is there a drugstore on your street? And they'll go, I don't know. You don't know on your street if there's a drugstore. I never really paid attention. So I run into people all the time, just that different. They're just operating on a different. Again, I don't think it's intelligence. It just like you don't know if there's a place to get a haircut around your house, and you don't want to know, and you've lived here 10 years, and you no, okay, blows my mind. Anywhere around here to get a haircut? No, I don't know. Where do you get your haircut? I never really thought about it. Okay. Great talk.
Smell like shit anymore. In fact, it was so weird to not have a shit smell in there that I actually forced myself to take a shit in that bathroom so it would smell like shit for a little bit longer so I could ease into it. It was uncomfortable.
It's too clean.
Yeah, you can't go from 60 to 0 like that. You got to ease into it. It's hard on the brakes.
Need a brown down.
Scarface says that jersey is going to be a collector's item in a few weeks. Dirty Birds are going to snatch Kirk. I wore this jersey for a reason today.
It was clean.
As free agency is about to start in the NFL, the more I read, the more I'm worried that we may have seen Kirk Cousins in a Vikings uniform for the last time. It sounds like Atlanta really wants to make a push for him. I'm hearing rumors that I'm hearing the phrase $50 million a year being thrown around. And if that's the case, we can't afford to keep him. We got to keep him somewhere in the 30s range. And right now, that ain't happening. So I don't know if we're going to take order. Talking about Baker Mayfield. They're talking.
Hello.
Hey, Patrick, it's Jose Wales. Hey, you think that movie ever changes furnace filter too?
Sorry, say it again.
You think movie ever changed furnace filter?
Oh, has he ever changed his furnace filter? I don't know. It's a good question.
Okay, compadre. Later.
Bye, Jose Wales. Hey. It's Jose Wales. Did you ever think movie change his furnace filter? Did you ever think about it? Joe, let me ask you a question, man. Did you ever think movie change his furnace filter? Thanks. I hang up and give my answer off here. Did you ever think? Oh, no.
About Justin Fields. They're talking about Russell Wilson.
No one cares about football.
I'm not thrilled with any of those options.
No one cares.
They're talking about Colin Kaepernick.
Are we done?
You'll see.
He'll find a way. You know what? If anybody can polish that turd, it's our boy Andy over at Purple FTW. Lyle, I am so happy I'm not vaccinated.
What the fuck? Again, it's 2024. Will someone please send a postcard to Gino and Mooby and let them know that we've all moved on to different arguments and conversations? I swear to God, it's like with the vaccine and it's like even the people who don't want to say it out loud know they got fucked over. Everyone knows they got scammed by the vaccine. Everyone, whether they want to admit it or not. They fucked us. Fauci fucked us. The CDC fucked us. The President Trump fucked us. President Biden fucked us. They all fucked us. They all lied. Everyone got. Everyone got. Can we move on now? Again, it's 2024. It is what it is. We've moved on, though. We've moved on. And again, I got the vaccine. I'm not, I don't care. I'm fine. Did I need it? Probably not. Did I feel better after getting it? Yeah, sure. And I see a lot of people didn't get it. Whatever. Okay, great. You knew best. It's like, wait till all the new studies come out now that are proving Pamela Anderson might not be so nuts. And that all the other ones are causing autism too. Uh-oh. And trust me, I piled on making fun of all those nuts. And watch it all be true. The thing about it is I don't necessarily believe every conspiracy theory, but I will say this, it wouldn't surprise me. I'm not going to be knocked on my ass anymore going like, no, the government wouldn't do that. Yes, they would. Yes, they would. Jesus Christ. I was watching that Cat Williams documentary. It's hard because not Pamela Anderson, Jenny McCarthy. You're right. My bad. I knew it was one of those vapid, worthless blondes with the tits. Sorry, Pamela Anderson's Hep C, not autism. Oh, God. Yeah, the point is, anyway. Imagine every day doing your show about vaccines. Fuck. This is where we're at?
Let's talk. Eugenics, folks, can we?
Jesus.
There will be mandatory tests to have children. We will provide a voucher for one child for the blacks to offset their poor test scores. Keep the numbers down. Keep the numbers down.
How was they mean?
You're one of God's mistakes, and it won't happen again in Patrick's Fourth Reich.
No, again, it's not even about eugenics. It's not about controlling any race or population. It's just like the dumb, poor people shouldn't be allowed to keep cranking out kids without repercussions. And a lot of times they do it just to get money from the government. The more kids you have, the more checks you get. And then you tell your kids to act crazy at school, and then you get even more money for crazy checks. Oh, your kid's not right? Here's some more money. Yeah, by all means, have more. Again, you can't have a car or a house unless you can prove you can afford it. But you can birth another human being, just crank them out. Like a chicken, just laying an egg every day. Okay. What's more damaging to society? If I have to get behind one more motherfucker at McDonald's who doesn't think about what they want until they get up to the, this is the guy I'm talking about. This is the population we're making. He's the guy. He waits in line for 20 minutes at McDonald's. He gets up to the front. They go, what do you want? He goes, let's see here. Oh, they got hash browns now. It's like, you couldn't be thinking about this while you were in line? Didn't cross his mind. They don't work like that. They're on a linear path to a program. Right now, I'm waiting in line. I can't possibly pick what I want to eat. It's your turn to eat. Okay, now I'll choose what to eat. Chicken sandwich. Okay, that's $12. Okay, now I can think about, I should get my wallet out. Okay. It's like a normal guy has his wallet out, knows what he wants. He gets up there, it's done. The problem is that guy who's so dumb, he doesn't think about what he wants until it's his turn. He doesn't think about that he has to pay until they ask him for his card. That guy ends up working at the McDonald's because he's so fucking dumb. That's the only job he can get. And then you got that guy working there, slowing that process down. You know? Now you're at the front. You know what you want. You're like quarter pounder, no onions. He's there. Now he's up there going like, quarter pounder? Okay. Number 5. Where is it? Where is it? 3, 4, 5. Okay. And sorry, I wasn't listening. What was your drink again? Like, that's the guy. That's the guy. So then we just have a world full of these fucking tuned out idiots walking around. Behind the counter, in front of the counter. They're just like, you know, just clogging up the world. Imagine how free-flowing and efficient. Now imagine that guy in a car, and imagine him helping you at a toll booth, and a shoe store, and a clothing store, or a restaurant. It's just like the whole world is full of these switched-off dudes who don't think about anything. I get if I have to watch one more thing where like somebody working at a place can't multitask or can't think like, you know, like I have to heat something up and I'm making you a cold thing, you know, like God forbid you start heating the thing up that needs to be heated up and then work on the cold thing. And then by the time the cold thing's done, the hot thing's ready and here you go. No, I did the cold thing. Okay, here. What else was it? Oh yeah, the hot thing. I'll be right. Like it's just like, yeah, that's why you work at this shitty place. So it's really like this hard thing of like, well, I shouldn't expect more out of you. You work at McDonald's. But also, God, this is why McDonald's suck. It's full of these morons. I shouldn't be able, as a guy with no experience, be able to walk behind a Subway sandwich counter and do better than the guy working there who makes sandwich all day and has for years. But here we are. You don't know how to tessellate cheese properly. Okay. You know, I got to watch you cram all the cheese over on one side of the sandwich. And then I got to be the asshole and go, is that what we're doing? And they're like, what, sir? Can you spread the cheese out evenly on my sandwich? You've seen sandwiches. You know how you would like it? Cheese in every bite? Yeah, I'd like mine like that too. Yeah, crazy, right? Crazy. And stop letting it slide. Stop letting them put all your cheese over on one side and not bringing it up. Let these fucking losers know this is why you're here. Fix my cheese. This is why you make $15 an hour. Thank you. Thank you. We're living in a world now where it's never been easier to be successful if you just try and have a brain. Companies are thirsty for it. Employers are thirsty for it. Everywhere is hiring someone who knows what the fuck they're doing and wants to work. Everywhere. So there's no excuse for you being poor, unemployed, lazy, in a tent, getting raped by cops. You hear me, Heather Gillespie? Come on. I just like, when does any self-responsibility kick in? And you decide that, yeah, I guess I don't want to be working here when I'm 48 at Subway. And then you got guys like Ray and Chad who, like, you know, dare to dream you could get a job at Subway at 48.
I'm also double vaxxed, triple boost.
Triple boosted.
If I told you there were 300 billion stars in the universe, you would believe me. But if I told you the paint was still wet, you would have to touch it to believe me.
Right.
We talked like that before the vaccine.
I talk like this because of my 17 boosters and my time in Tuskegee.
Bra, bra. Bra, bra. All right, do you want to see Nick Swardson this weekend? This is embarrassing. This is Chad's hero. By the way, we got over 400 people watching live. Do us a favor and hit that like button. Huh? I know it's been a tumultuous morning, what with all the talk about diddling kids and how you should try harder. Melton only got 2 boosters. I got 1. I got the Pfizer, and then I got the second Pfizer. You know, when you're supposed to go back for your second. And then I've had COVID like twice. So I think I'm good. Anyway, hit the like button. This isn't about me. You know, if we can't get 200 likes, what am I even doing? I don't even know if I deserve to be here. I don't know. Maybe we'll shut it down. Maybe we'll quit early. You can't even get 200 likes. Maybe people don't even want it. Do you want the Nick Swardson thing? Do you want to see Chad's hero get booed off stage? Do you want to see a comedian who's so good he's performing in theaters have the theater shut the light off, turn the mic off, and tell everybody, don't worry, we'll refund your money, email the box office? I mean, do you even want to see it? Do you even want to see it? Come on, man. Where's Fearless? I can't start my morning without her in here wrangling the likes. And I can tell when she's not here. I can tell when we're sitting at 167 at 7:20 a.m. You know? Where is she? Where is she? Do we have to do a wellness check? Where is she? Where is that little redheaded firecracker light of my life in here getting likes? Come on. Is she dead? Is she dead? Is she teaching her kids how to fish or operate tools? She quit. I want to see you eat a sub slowly. Order me one. I'll eat it live on the show this morning. Somebody call Capriati's. Get me a sub. She's out getting vaxxed. No, we don't do anything until she gets here. I'm serious. I'm fearless and I'm seerless. She's not dead. She's dealing with sewer wind. Ray got here. Jesus helped her. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Nick Swardson, one of the weirdest, most embarrassing videos I've ever seen in my time on this earth. Okay. So I guess this is in a theater. Bing. This is Nick Swardson on stage. They've cut his spotlight and people have started filming. Okay?
Let's go.
Refund! Refund! So Nick's on stage yelling, "Let's go." What the fuck? People are starting to yell, "Refund."
Let's go. Who here knows who Norm Macdonald is?
Who here knows who Norm Macdonald is? This sounds like Chad. I'm starting to get a real view of like this pocket of losers. Chad, Nick Swardson, Godfrey, maybe Florentine. I don't know. Both Swardson and Chad are screaming out about knowing Norm Macdonald. He's been dead for over a year.
Let's go.
I mean, they turned the lights out.
Yeah.
People are saying, they turned the lights out on him.
And turned off the spotlight.
And turned off the spotlight.
Dude. They turned off his mic.
Now they turned off his mic. No. Not a light issue. Not a mic issue. Nick Swardson was sucking and bombing so bad, and he's so drunk that they're kicking him off stage. You'll see. You'll see what's going to come out. The theater operator, manager, whatever's going to come out and tell everybody how to get refunds. No. Again, no one was filming, I guess, until they shut the light off. Maybe more videos will come out about this later. No, Nick Swardson is eating such bad shit that he's so drunk that they're just shutting him down.
It's wild. Now they turned off his mic.
I'm so uncomfortable, this woman says. First of all, almost every other seat in this place is empty. Like, there are people in the rows back here, but look straight forward. Like, there's a lot of empty seats. So now someone's coming out on stage and telling him he has to leave. Watch this. So here we have Nick Swardson, 50 years old, with the backwards cap. You know, how long are guys going to go for this? The backwards cap, still pretending like he's, you know, little Nicky Swardson, doing his Comedy Central Presents jokes back in 2004 for colleges. No, it's a 50-year-old man who dresses like Marty McFly in Back to the Future 2. And again, I'm 45 and wearing a hat. But if I wear it backwards and skateboard, then you can go, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Be done.
Here comes a gay guy to tell us.
Hi. Good evening. My name's Justin. I'm the Director of Operations. We've decided to conclude the show early in the best interest of those who bought tickets.
We've decided to end the show early in the best interest of those that bought tickets. Confirmed. We decided to end the show early in the interest of everyone who bought a ticket. Oh, no.
We apologize for what you've seen tonight. Please.
We apologize for what you've seen tonight.
Please email the box office. We'll be responding to inquiries and processing credits and refunds.
Please email the box office. We'll be responding to inquiries and processing credits and refunds.
We apologize.
We apologize.
Thank you very much. I'll be in the lobby if you have questions or concerns.
Thank you. I'll be in the lobby if you have questions or concerns. Okay, now watch it all the way through and just listen to the crowd.
Let's go.
Refund! Refund!
Let's go.
Who here knows who Norm Macdonald is?
You can tell he's slurring.
Let's go.
I mean, they turned the lights
Yeah.
and turned off the spotlight.
Dude, they turned off the lights.
This is sounds like he's just drunk and doesn't even know what he's. Let's go. Let's go. Who here knows who Norm Macdonald is? Let's go. It's like he's just drunk.
Let's go.
Refund! Refund!
Let's go.
Who here knows who Norm Macdonald is?
Let's
Norm Macdonald was.
go.
I mean, they turned the lights
Yeah.
and turned off the spotlight.
Dude, they turned off the lights. This is wild.
Now they turned off his mic.
So the best part to remember right now is Chad brags about working with this guy like he's still a big comic who's doing stuff. The funniest guys on the earth think I'm funny. Nick Swardson, Godfrey. Yeah. Has Nick Swardson or Godfrey ever come out of anyone's mouth when asked who's your favorite comic? Godfrey? Again, if you're not in New York City, you don't know who Godfrey is. If you don't remember what Make 7 Up Yours is, then you don't know who Godfrey is.
Turn his mic off. Unplugged his mic.
Look.
Your daughter's
Yeah, sorry.
Daughters.
We're asking to someone else.
Is she?
Imagine being a headlining comic and someone has to come out and go like, "That's it, you're done. You're done." I mean, this is one of the most embarrassing things that could ever happen to you as a comic. A little nobody has to come out and go, "The show's over, man. You got to go." Again, Scatty Tooth John's like, "I saw Godfrey last month. He's very funny." And what? I guess he's one of the biggest comics working now. Again, no one's saying Godfrey isn't funny. Chad thinks these are the funniest people on earth. These are what he uses as like references. He says, "Say whatever you want, but the funniest people on the planet think I'm funny." And he's talking about TJ Miller, Nick Swardson, and Godfrey. And again, no one's saying Godfrey isn't funny. What I'm saying is there are 500 other guys you haven't heard of who are just as funny as Godfrey. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Everybody hears something, they take it as a personal attack. No one said Godfrey ain't funny. Actually, clip it. Godfrey ain't funny. Godfrey sucks. Godfrey's like one of the worst comics on the planet. So clip that. Let's see if we can start something. Peter Sky Parker, $2. Hit the Coinbase Bitcoin wallet button. What? The Hammer, new member, thank you very much. Bone in the Carbarian, member for 11 months. You stopped Steel Toe too soon. The booster talk got him past the goal in the first 40 minutes. Oh, no. Hold on. Him talking about the booster got him money? Guys, send in your booster money. If I talk about the booster, will people send in money? Guys, send in your booster money. We're going to need a booster later. I'll be doing a live booster on air. Clifford, member for 11 months. He's having a rocky time. He's having a rocky time. He's having a rocky time. This guy's having a rocky time. Oh, Nick Swardson is. Nick Swardson's having a rocky time.
Hi. Good evening. My name's Justin. I'm the Director of Operations.
Imagine this being the Director of Operations. Do you have anyone who's not dressed like an elf who could come out that we could take seriously? The Director of Operations is wearing like Christmas elf jeans. Sorry about that. Open-toed sandals. Your grandpa's cardigan. Hi, I'm the Director of Operations, Justin. It's like, well, thanks for taking your job so seriously, Justin. Coming out here in some of the finest clothing Old Navy has to offer. Hi, guys, I'm in charge. My head looks like Jake Hudson, and my body looks like Ellen. I'll be in charge of things. Hi, everybody. I'm Justin. I'm the guy who runs things around here. Not just an old haunted ghost that meanders the theater yelling, boo. It looks like Stevie Lou. Imagine, this guy's in charge. Are you allowed to have your belt up that high if you're in charge? Hi, everybody. I'm Justin. I'm the gayest man in the theater. Listen up.
Hi. Good evening. My name's Justin. I'm the Director of Operations. We've decided to conclude the show early in the best interest of those who bought tickets.
We decided to conclude the show early in the best interest of those who bought tickets. What's great is the fog machine's still on. Watch new fog continue to roll out as Justin gives his little excuses here.
Director of Operations.
Look at the fog. Look.
We've decided to conclude the show early.
Just new plumes of fog coming out right here.
In the best interest of those who bought tickets. We apologize for...
Hi, guys. Sorry, we are going to have to conclude the show early today. It's just, this has been a disaster. Just fog keeps coming out.
What you've seen tonight, please.
We apologize. Just email the box.
Emailed the box office. We'll be responding to inquiries and processing credits and refunds. We apologize.
I want to know more. Can anybody find another video, another angle? Because, again, this is just developing. Nick Swardson removed from stage and show canceled because he was too drunk to perform. That's what the tweet says. Sounded like some people still wanted to see him. I mean, there has to be some more coming out about this. We go search for Nick Swardson drunk. And we go to media. No, I don't see any other videos about this. Here's some, here's one from January 18th, a tweet from Cameron Cohas. Our band just played at the Roxy Theater. We were outside in the parking lot when Nick Swardson comes up to us, drunk as fuck, and starts gushing about how great he thought our vocalist was. So is he really that drunk? April 1st, 2023. Nick Swardson roasting Curtis because he's never been drunk at an airport bar is my newest memory. So there's no other, I don't see anything else leaking out about this yet. This guy posted this 7 hours ago. Coach Doug's. It's the only thing we have so far. So I imagine I see people filming here. Here's one. This guy's about to start in a minute. There will be some other videos of this coming out. I want to see how drunk he was when it started, you know? Like, I really want to see, like, how this got off. It's got to be interesting. What? Come on. Clifford, member for 11 months. He's having a rocky time. Shmuel Buckman was going to do this to Gino in AC. Sorry, guys. In the interest of ticket holders, we're not going to let this guy perform. Sorry. Here's one that went down a couple weeks ago. You may have saw this. Donnell Rawlings, also at the Laugh Factory, going off on Corey Holcomb. Corey Holcomb, I believe, was on an episode of NLO. He used to live kind of next to me in Sherman Oaks. Corey Holcomb was on Last Comic Standing. I like Corey Holcomb. I think he's a funny guy. I think he's a funny comic. He never really got well known. He never blew up. But if you were a fan of Last Comic Standing back in the early days, you'll remember Corey Holcomb. But I guess this went down. TMZ has it. This is Corey Holcomb on stage at the Laugh Factory. And here's Donnell Rawlings, who you may know from the Chappelle Show. Happened to be like in the audience or the back of the room. And then Corey Holcomb starts calling Donnell Rawlings soft. You soft, nigga. You know, that kind of stuff. And everybody starts manchi-chiing out.
Manchi-chi.
You mild sauce, my nigga, mild. M-I-L-D.
You're mild soft. So now Corey Holcomb is talking to Donnell Rawlings, who, again, Donnell's more well-known. You probably know Donnell Rawlings. Corey Holcomb's on stage. He's amplified. He's calling him mild and soft.
You ketchup. You ain't hot sauce.
You ketchup. You ain't hot sauce. Which I think is like fighting words for black people.
You ketchup. You ain't hot sauce.
You ketchup. You ain't hot sauce, nigga. Wow.
Nobody agree? So I'm wrong. is called, this is the Laugh Factory. We was at the Savoy, you wouldn't be able to be up here that long. The nigga be like, get your whole ass down, nigga.
I came up in the hardest rooms in Brooklyn.
And you
ain't never with them rooms.
You just yelling.
Donnell Rawlings is about to lose his mind.
Because I don't have a mic. I can talk to you straight up. You want to talk about it? You saying I'm mild. You saying I ain't come through the streets or the gutters.
You said I'm mild. You said I ain't come through the streets and the gutters.
Straight bull. And if you want to ask somebody, ask the mother that you know what I do. Okay, all right. Listen. This be fair. Fair conversation.
Larry, way to go.
No. Let's be fair. Let's be fair and real. You say you keep it 100. Know how I get down.
How?
32. I rip.
You rip mics?
I rip. You ask any ever see me bomb. Anybody. And you ask anybody that don't know me, I keep it gangster.
I keep it gangster. You know, somebody really did a number on the black people and confused them. They think singing and telling jokes is gangsta. It's like, you're going to sing? Let me tell you something. If you're rhyming, you ain't tough. There ain't nothing tough about rhyming words. I mean, think about it. We do this to kindergartners to help them learn the alphabet and the states. You rhyme, motherfucker. Be gone with you. You think you gangster, nigga? I'm gangster. I'm more gangster than you. I keeps it real. Know how I feel. I ain't going to jail. I've been through hell. Niggas be sucking dicks. I be stacking bricks. It's like, are you rhyming again? Are you rhyming right now? Mother Goose rhymes. Tell me again how tough you are. I keeps it gangster, my man. I fucking be popping out in these streets. Yeah, do the one about how you can't buy a lottery ticket on Sunday after 11 again. You tell jokes and you rhyme. Don't get it conflated with being in a gang. I'll bring it correct on this mic. I keeps it real. I'm thuggish, ruggish jokes, motherfucker. You rhyme? Nobody rhymes harder than me. Nobody rhymes harder than me. I'm out here doing it in these streets. You think you can beat me at beats? I'll tell you, motherfucker, you are weak. I'm gangster. You hear the way I rhymed? No, I said two words that sound alike, so clearly I have guns.
I don't say you.
No, you trying to say I'm a bum. I ain't no bum.
No, I didn't say
and that saw that.
You tried to say I'm a bum. I'm not a bum. Hey, I'm not a bum.
Your comedy is mild.
Your comedy is mild.
It's mild.
You know what? You know what? You know what you're doing now? You're a provocateur. You know how to incite people. Ain't nothing mild about my.
People look at you.
Ain't nothing.
If you was at the mall, they'll put you out with your hot dog in your hand.
And guess what? You can say what you want to say. You can say what you want to say.
Imagine telling another adult they can say what they want to say. I guess you're ahead of. You're miles ahead of Kate Meany. She thinks people can't say what they want to say. You guys aren't allowed to just talk about me. We're not? We're not. I got to check the amendments again, but I'm pretty sure we are. You guys can't just say things about me. Yo, you could, listen here. I'm going to tell you what. You could say anything you want about me. Oh, thanks.
You calling me a mild comic is totally off.
So you a strong comic.
I'm a beast.
I'm a beast.
I'm a beast.
That's right.
I'm a beast. And then I guess people agreed with him because they applauded. I'm not going to let motherfuckers just talk about me and say things when it's very clear that the things they're saying about me and the stuff they doing. Okay, well, that's just some comedians acting thuggish, ruggish. I thought we should look at that. That's Chad's boy, who also can't handle his alcohol. What happened with Chad and Swardson in Key West? Did they fuck? Did they dock? Because, you know, it's well regarded in the industry that Nick Swardson's a gay boy. Gay! And we all know Chad's never been seen with a woman ever. And something scared Chad straight, because when he went down again with Swardson and did those shows in Key West, he didn't drink after that for 40 days. So I'm guessing his dick saw some shit. Literally. I'll never do that again. Look, it felt good, but it didn't feel right.
First of all, let's get something straight here, okay? Nobody's fucking running me off my channel. If anything, I'll shut all you motherfuckers down, and I'll find a way to do it, okay? You already sequence it as it is. You don't say fucking nothing to me that's wise, because I will fucking shut you down, okay? And I can, and I will. So nobody's chasing me off my fucking channel. I just don't like you guys. I can't stand nothing about you guys. You're fucking onions. You thought you were slick by coming over here and not having the guts to tell me who you were, who you belonged to. So you're just a bunch of pussies. You're just what we call a bunch of keyboard warriors. You're all big and tough behind the keyboards, but in person, I bet somebody can knock your fucking lights right off your fucking head.
I bet somebody could knock the lights right off your fucking head. Are you walking around with lights on your head? Knock that off.
Okay? So don't fucking get smart with me. And before you will get shut down like fucking Scooter. Right on? And you bunch of fucking creeps is what you are. You like to harass people, okay? And you're not the same onions from 6 or 7 years ago when I first fucking met you assholes.
Back then you had me running scared, but your numbers are down. You're diminished. You don't have strength anymore.
You fucking assholes. You belong to a group of douchebags, of asswipes. You think you're talented?
You assholes belong to a group of douchebags of asswipes. Okay.
You're not talented. The only thing you're talented is in the computer. You don't know how to fucking do a show.
The only thing you're talented in is computer. The only thing you're talented in? Computer.
Patrick Milton sucks. He's boring. Doesn't know a fucking show.
I mean, this is... Hey, whoever sent me this, we need to edit stuff like that out first. We can't be playing that. I look stupid when I play something like that. So, Rusty, let's edit that out next time. I can't play stuff like that on my air. You know? He's telling everybody I'm a fucking idiot. You think I'm going to sit by and allow that?
Fucking do a show. Patrick Milton sucks. He's boring. Doesn't do a fucking show.
Hey! We just said. Fuck.
And you know what? You get this recording to him, because I know that's what you...
Get this recording to him. 39 views, and somehow found its way to me. You get this to him.
You do, because you're a bunch of fucking little weasel cocksuckers. That's right. You get it to him, okay? And you fucking tell him that he had a fucking chance to work with me.
Fuck. I did?
But because he was a jealous little prick fuck that knew I would take away his audience, he had no part or wanted no part of me.
When was this? I don't remember getting an offer. I would have accepted it. All I've been trying to do is get Crazy to Joe, just like Michael Ray Bauer. I want him to have a weekend or a weekly call-in segment where he tells us like what's going on.
So don't fuck with me, because I'm at the point right now where I swear to God, I will fucking delete you motherfuckers.
Whoa!
And I will get you off my fucking channel, just like I did with Scooter, okay? So you better watch your fucking mouth, because you're a bunch of pussies. You started this shit, I'm going to fucking finish it. Nobody chases me off my fucking channel. I'm not going to waste my time with you bunch of fucking prick bastards. I got better things to do with my show. I have better fucking things I'm going to do with my show. I'm on my fucking way to laying down the foundation to be successful.
He's been working on this show for 9 years that we know of. He's been trying to get this show off the ground. Just you guys wait. I'm almost ready to start my show. When this show gets going, when I get the team, when I get the equipment, when I get it in place, when I get a guy, when I get a host, when I get a band, I'm about to start my show, and this show's gonna, I'm doing a show.
I don't fucking need you scumbags in my fucking life. Why don't you get the fuck off my channel and get lost?
He hates people watching his show, but he also wishes he had more support and people watching his show.
We don't need you here. We don't want you here. Fuck you. Get off my fucking channel, you bunch of scum. The Onions are nothing but a bunch of scum. A bunch of fucking instigators, troublemakers, talk a lot of shit behind the fucking keyboards, but I bet you wouldn't fucking come out of your fucking Roach Motel, whatever the fuck you live, or your trailer park, and see a guy like me face to face. Because
I heard Chad, speaking of face to face and hiding and stuff, Chad's now gaslighting himself again about Atlantic City. He let it slip the other day. He's like, I was out in the bar all day waiting for Melton. Chad was in the bar less than an hour. We've proven it on the timeline. We were upstairs for 90 minutes doing a show. When we left downstairs, Chad wasn't at the casino. When we came down 90 minutes later, Chad had gone to eat for 30 minutes and wasn't there. Chad missed the fight between Bob and Kevin too. Chad telling himself now, I was down there all day and Melton avoided me. What? I heard him say that the other day. It was like, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. The things we tell ourselves.
I knock your shit out, okay? Don't fuck with a guy like me. All right? Unless you want to you want some trouble, you want to see me face to face, that's different.
I don't know why he hides his face on all his videos now. Very weird.
I'll fucking, but you are a bunch of pussies, and I'm not interested in really meeting you face to face. I just want to say that you are pussies. You're keyboard warriors. You ain't got the fucking guts to see body face to face, because otherwise I would, and I'd knock your fucking lights out. All right? You're just a bunch of fucking juvenile delinquent punks that haven't reached puberty yet. And I'm not interested in you. Okay? That's why I ain't doing.
He used to say we hadn't reached puberty either, but that was like 9 years ago. I mean, wouldn't we be in puberty by now? This sounds.
No fucking show. And I'm never going to do a fucking show on my website where at least if I do it, you won't know about it.
So another one of these guys like Chad, like Zipperfish, Crazy Joe. I'm sick and tired of you guys watching my show. I'm going to start doing a show where you guys don't know about it. This is what Chad does now. He doesn't announce a podcast till 10 minutes before he does it. That way haters don't have, warning. You guys will never know when I do my shows. They pop up. I'm on when I'm on. I'm not looking to get a following. I hate when people watch it. So fuck you guys. You'll never know when I do my show. It's top secret.
Okay? So the way I'm set up right now, I don't need to do a live show. I'm doing what I want to do. When I want to do it. You don't know when it's going to happen. And that's the way I like it.
Yeah. The way to get your name out there is to keep your name in here.
Okay, assholes? I don't want to say what I'm going to be doing in my near future, but like I said, we're laying down the groundwork.
This is you basically announcing that you have more trolls than fans. You're never going to know when I'm going live. You never know when I do a show. Good luck, idiots. I could pop up at any minute. I could do this anytime. Look at his video. Look at his video channel. This is what he does. I mean, this is he finds out you're watching him and he starts not coming on camera and just doing these black ones. And look at the titles. Fuck you if you're not there, cowards. I don't want to hear your dumbass expectations. You're fucking lucky. Tomorrow night at 8 p.m. You fucking got it. You asshole onion. Again, I don't even know what this is about.
This is the Crazy Joe Show.
What is this? What is this?
By the way, I don't like any of you people here. You're not serving any purpose whatsoever, so why don't you get the fuck out of here and go someplace else and go jerk off in the corner? Okay? That's what you should do. You're not allowed really to be here.
You're not allowed to be. I'm allowed to sit down. I'm allowed to sit down to watch the Crazy Joe Show. Even though others stand up, I'm allowed to sit down.
Because a lot of you are fucking onions and you're scumbags. And I'm not going to waste my time. This is my fucking page, and it doesn't belong to you, and never did. And we already know that you don't really belong here. You're just a bunch of fucking stalkers and a bunch of douchebags. However, I will say this, that if I do a show and there are some legitimate people out here, then, because I've decided that I should do live shows on Thursday night, 8 p.m., and it doesn't matter what kind of show I do. I just want to be out here. I want to be on my website live.
Live, baby, live.
And we'll talk about douchebags like you all fucking night long because you're a bunch of fucking douchebags. How do you like that? Do you like that?
Oh, forget about it. Now, look, if you want to know what he looks like, you want to know what his look is, it's this. It's this. Peace. Don't adjust your sets. He's not frozen.
Well, we're waiting.
This is David Skarica with no money. "90 seconds he doesn't talk." I'm allowed to sit down. What are these where he just doesn't even talk? What is this? He's not even talking.
You see, this is the kind of scumbags that we have on my page over here. 5 minutes on my live video, and not one person came on.
So he gets mad when nobody watches, but also he says, like, I'm going to hide my show. You're never going to know when it's on. He's one of those guys, like, if he sees that, so he'll go live. It'll say 3 are watching. And then it'll go up to 4, and he'll be like, who is that? Who's the new person watching? Identify yourself, or I'm going to block it. You have to, like, say, hey, you say your name, and then he'll go, how come you don't give money? How come you're not supporting me? How come you're not a real fan? But that's literally the kind of guy he is. If he sees his view counter goes up, he's like, who are the new people? Who's watching? Who is this? What do you want?
These are the kind of scumbags.
Hold on. The scumbags are the new people who are watching.
5 minutes on my live video, and not one person came on. These are the kind of scumbags that we have here on our page.
I went live and they didn't even come on. These are the pieces of shit I'm talking about.
These people are mentally retarded, and we definitely have enemies out here.
Hello, exactly.
And I am not interested in making videos. I'm not interested. There's no reason for me to make videos with you fucking jerk-offs.
That's why I make 30 a day in varying lengths from 10 seconds to 10 minutes just to say I shouldn't be doing this. I don't know why I'm doing this.
When I say jerk-offs, I mean jerk-offs. And sometimes I struggle.
When we touch, the crazy Joe's too much.
With deciding about making videos or not. Trying to boost my channel, which...
Boost my channel. Why won't you let me entertain America? All I want to do is perform for the people.
I'm not really that interested in. Because I am not a YouTuber. I am not here to present anything to you scumbags. I'm not here to present the show. I'm not here to present comedy. I'm not here to present anything to you bunch of fucking douchebag losers. And you know who you are. When I refer to you as scumbag losers. Like that scumbag Scooter douchebag. He's not allowed to comment here anymore.
This Scooter guy was like an NLO fan that started commenting on all of Joe's videos, and he lost his mind about it.
Shut him down.
I shut him down.
He's gone. He's done. He could...
Look at those teeth. You ain't wrong, man. Look at those teeth. Ooh.
Look at my videos, but he can't.
Ooh. Look at them teeth. Ah!
Can't comment.
Oh, boy. Ugh. Can I get an incisor on aisle 4? Oh, no. People's mouths in slow motion. Never good. Never good.
Get my videos, but he can't comment. I shut him down. And I'll shut anyone down who fucks around with me. That's the bottom line. If you fuck with me, I'm going to fuck with you. And you're not going to like it.
I'm the one
because
who
I'm going to
does
have the last
fucking
laugh and the last word because I'm the fucking administrator of my fucking page. Okay?
Let it be known. I'm in control of my YouTube page.
So there's not a fucking thing you could say or do about it. Except go jerk off in the fucking corner.
Again, why does he want everybody to go jerk off all the time?
So I'm not here to entertain you. I'm not here to promote anything.
Oh.
Because you people are a bunch of unappreciative, stupid-ass bastards. And ever since I've had my YouTube channel, you people are just a bunch of scum.
Thank God you're not
Scum.
a YouTuber. Thank God he's not a YouTuber. Oh, boy. He gets so angry. The last one we watched was February 3rd. He just gets so angry. Look at this hair. He's just sitting there being still. Look at this hair. It's hard to tell where the hair ends and where the tree begins. And again, this isn't pause. You can see him moving a little bit here. Just deathly quiet. This is how he punishes us? With quiet videos? His shirt says, holy shit. He's pretty.
Let's get something straight here.
Finally.
And you fucking jerk-offs are not listening to me.
That's what she said.
Number one, okay? I am not here to entertain you. I am not here to entertain you. I am not a YouTuber. Okay? I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not going to make 50,000 fucking videos to get any amount of subscribers. And you fucking jerk-offs are not getting it. I don't need to come here. You people
nobody needs to
came
come
here on your own. And what did you fucking expect? The whole shit that went down with Ratso Fatso and Billy Faggot Painter, which caused me a deplatformation. Okay?
That was my favorite Beyonce tour. Deplatformation.
My fucking site that I was on at that time, Live 365. A lot of shit has gone down here. And people deserve a beatdown.
You got me kicked off Live 365. Why,
for what they did to us. Every single one of these fucking cocksucker lowlifes. So I'm not here to entertain you. I'm not here to do YouTube fucking videos and entertain your fucking white asses. That ain't happening.
What's the obsession?
So stop telling me that I could make money and I could do this, I could do that. I'm not interested.
All he's interested in. All he wants is listeners and money. It's all he wants. Finally, Fearless is here. Jesus Christ, she's been summoning her for 2 hours. You know, will you clean up around this place? What's the point of even keeping a woman around if she doesn't have a broom in her hand and isn't getting likes? I think Fearless hates me now because I asked for advice about my dog. And then I was like, she didn't answer about my dog. And now she's like, I've had it with these onions. I've had about enough of these onions. I swear to God, if I never see another onion as long as I live.
One of the main reasons is because you scumbags don't fucking listen to me. You don't fucking support my show, so you can go fuck yourself.
You just said you don't want money. You're not here to entertain us. Why would we support? This sounds like Steel Toe's entire model. We're not a show, but we would like you to support us.
Right? You don't want to support me? Fuck off. I don't need you. I don't need none of you.
You can't fire me. I quit.
You don't fucking listen to it. You don't acknowledge it. Get it through your fucking thick, fucking mentally retarded brains. If you don't support me, I'm not doing anything. I'm just going to come here when I feel like it, like today, to make my message heard loud and proud. That's
gay. That sounds like it's gay. You mean loud and clear? Loud and queer. Loud and proud. That's the gay. That's like the slogan of the gays.
Loud and proud. I'm not catering to you fucking people. You do nothing for me. I don't need to do nothing for you.
I won't kowtow to the straight left.
You. Okay? So that's how it's going to work. That's how we're going to do this new deal. You don't do nothing for me.
Okay, Roosevelt.
Me, I don't need to do nothing for you. Do you understand me, douchebags?
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my thing shaped like a mouth?
I bet you don't because you're a bunch of fucking retards.
And you can just go jerk off in the corner. It really is getting it really is getting rough out there. Hit the like button for Fearless. We're thinking about letting her go soon. She's fucked up too much stuff around here. And we're going to have to cut some corners. I can't believe how many more videos there are of David Skarica that we're going to have to go over. And it's not going to stop anytime soon. The gold I have from Skarica in my to-do pile is a lot. So we are trying to build the channel up over here. We are here to entertain you. We are here to get likes and money and fame and adulation and hugs and you know, stuff like that. Mr. Panhandler, check Vaping's Twitter box. Posted a Swardson clip. Check Vaping's Twitter box. The fuck does that mean? Sounds gay. Check Vaping's Twitter box. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me copy this. We should have a look at this. This is an update of Swardson. This is when the light was on and the mics were on. We're gonna see How was this jabron behaving? Okay, it's only 45 seconds. Jesus Christ. We're really going to have to piece this together like detectives. We just figured out booze clues. We just figured out booze clues. We just figured out booze clues. Somebody let a fart.
What are you saying right now? I'll say this. Let me ask you this. This is a weighted question. What? Okay, I'll tell you a joke. All right, here we go. So one of my favorite things, I don't have kids. Anybody here have kids? Anybody here have kids? What the F? So one of my best friends.
In fairness to him, this sounds like a nightmare crowd. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. This sounds awful. But he must have already lost him. You know what I mean? Like, you're in a theater. I imagine there's openers. Chad Zumach's already come out and rocked the crowd. Or someone of his ilk. Sorry about that. What? Why? I've checked all these. Do you see why I'm going to have to buy a new? Do you see? I can't even get it back now. I literally have to bump stuff. I just have to bang things and hope it comes back. That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at with my El Gato in El Gato. I go over here to where it's plugged in and watch. If I just unplug it and replug it, it'll come back. It makes no sense. Very weird, right? Like, ugh. Here we go.
What are you saying right now? I'll say this. Let me ask you this. This is a weighted question. What?
What'd you smoke before you came out? No more El Gato? Yeah, okay. It's $600 for a black magic card.
Okay, I'll tell you a joke.
Does he have a water and a bottle of vodka on the bench? Is that what that is? What's going on?
All right, here we go. So one of my favorite things, I don't have kids. Anybody here have kids? What the F? So one of my best friends was a guy named Norm MacDonald. Do you know who he is? He's one of my favorite people.
So that's what they were dealing with at the old Swardson show. Yeah, he just looks stumbly bumbly, a little bit drunk, having a good old time. You can do it when it's free, you can do it at home, but don't waste people's dime. You came to do a show, we want to hear a joke. Tell those Swardson bangers. If you don't, your mom should have aborted you. Go and get some hangers. I want to bang kid. No, sorry, that was earlier in the show. If you missed the beginning part of the show, you missed some great, great stuff about fucking children, which was fire. You're going to want to go back and hear it.
I, too, am a beast.
I too am a beast.
I, too, am a beast.
I'm a fag.
Oh, God. Let's Skarica it up. All right, this is, again, more of the Barstool, Donnie Bahamas stuff. And more views of Skarica's house If you missed our members only show Friday night, first of all, what are you doing? Become a member or turn on your gifted membership's receiving ability. I think it's in your membership tab, even though that's not a real thing. And you can have a membership. You can be part of the crew. Look at this. Look at this. Skarica's abode. Now down here in the little parking carport, you can see, the rocks we've already commented on, but just the junk, appliances, plastic buckets. It's hard to see, but it's piled up down here in this rickety old Bahamian mansion.
Crash at his house. Beautiful house, Dave. You got the open floor.
Hold on, listen.
For our next night in the Bahamas, Dave was graciously letting us crash at his house.
Dave Skarica, addicted to profits. He's graciously letting us crash at his house. And listen to them talk this place up.
Beautiful house, Dave.
Beautiful house, Dave.
You got the
open floor plan. Open floor plan. Open windows, open door plan.
Here, this is the master bedroom.
Oh, yeah. This is where Davey fucks. Wow. Hold on. This is the master bedroom. What's on his sheets? Turtles? Are those turtles or just penises? This is a dick and balls. This is a dick and balls. Who knew he has a pedestal bed? Look at this. He keeps a little rug on every side of the bed. He couldn't afford a big rug for the room. How many little rugs can a man have? Look at this. He's got a little rug everywhere. He's got a little rug over here. This isn't even a little rug. This is like those padded gym tiles they put down in like PE rooms. They click together like puzzle pieces, but he can only afford one. He's like, one day I'm going to do the whole room. One day I'll get more pieces and they're all going to snap together. It's going to be awesome. One day. One day. One day. One day this whole place will be as soft as a gymboree. One day. And then look, though, because he can't afford a big rug. Big rugs are expensive, to be fair. He just puts little rugs everywhere on every side of the bed. It's cute. And then he has his sheet hanging out. Why make your bed if you're not going to do it right? Your sheet's not supposed to be dangling. But if you're lucky enough to fuck Skarica, this is the room you'll be brought into. What's hanging on the door? An old cane? Really, it's just blur. Is this a cane? Does he walk with a cane? It's like hanging on the door right here. Oh, because there's no doorknob. Holy shit. He don't got doorknobs. So this is like a piece of wood or something with a string that he can pull this door open with.
And I'm a big,
And again, he loves just hanging these. This is what white trash people and college students do. He just bought a bunch of these light strips and they're like taped to the wall in no meaningful or thought out way. Here's an Empire Strikes Back poster taped to the wall, curling up I think we made fun of this before. I mean, look, this is your living room. These are your decorations. He laminated this poster. He's like, this means a lot to me. I want to get it plastic proofed so that my cleaning lady doesn't spit and ash all over it. You know, when people have a valuable poster, they get it matted and framed. They don't get it laminated. I don't even know where you get large format laminating like this done. Just looks like shit. And again, who built this? Elon Musk? Look at these panel gaps. And for no reason, we taped a LED strip to the wall. You seem like a cool guy, Skarica.
Star Wars fan?
Look how wrinkled and gross this poster is. Look at this. The thing's just scratched and crumbled to shit.
I'm a bit of yeah. First one.
I'm a bit of a Star Wars fan. Yeah. That's how I got all my money, being into Star Wars.
The rest of them, forget it.
And again, poor in the 90s. These are the kind of curtains that we would get at like Goodwill. Again, a single man. Should he be having, you just tell me. Is lavender the way to go for curtains? For a single man? I'm just asking. I don't know. Has anybody ever been over to a single man's house where this was the look? Flowers on the bed, lavender curtains. By the way, this curtain is the only curtain like this. Every other curtain will be different throughout the home. No, I'm just asking. Is lavender, is that a curtain a man picks out? This whole house has vibes of all this stuff was here when I got here. That's the vibes of Skarica's whole house. I moved in and all this shit was here. Curtains, furniture, beds, bottles, sink, trash, cleaning lady. I moved in. This all came with the place.
Yeah.
He's got a little dinosaur, stuffy.
I'm a bit of a nerd.
I'm a bit of a nerd.
I am a Miami Vice guy, totally.
So this is a Miami Vice poster. He has, again, on top of a table, candles on top of it. It's wrinkled. It's stretched out. Here's a little bit of an LED strip laying over it. I mean, what is this junk place?
The only red flag.
Oh, no. Again, this guy wants you to think he's a money-making millionaire.
What I'd seen so far was his car. This is Dave's Mazda Miata.
If I'm a swinger, I'm buying a townhome. That's cool.
What
and a Mazda Miata.
Is that a painting of one of
So remember I told you none of the curtains match? Here's another curtain. This is just some burlap he tied in a knot. This is another curtain. And by the way, again, stuff all over the place, just boards, holding windows open. This place is a junker. You know, you would never put this up. Looks like a kindergartner drew it.
one of the porn stars you dated?
No,
Is this one of the porn stars you dated? Finance whiz, porn star dater. Again, where do you even get art like this? This is like what your grandparents had. Again, all this stuff just was here. If he hung it, it's even sadder. Let me grab my one lavender curtain. Let me grab my flower bedspread. Let me grab my one square of gymboree flooring. Let me grab my little rugs. Let me grab my tiny little flower painting. Let me grab my Star Wars poster that's all wrinkled and laminated. Okay.
Remember that little restaurant when I hurt my shoulder?
Yes.
It's one of the women. She does cigar ladies. Just so you know, I'm not total sexist.
Just so you know, I'm not a total sexist. A woman did draw this. Oh, so a man can't draw women without being sexist?
A woman did draw this.
Oh. I draw all the ladies in my chat room like nude all the time. Doodle. I doodle them. You want to see? You don't believe me?
Oh, no. I wasn't going to call you sexist.
Everything about this guy is like a red flag.
Just so you know, I'm not total sexist. A woman did draw this.
Oh, no.
He just looks like a loser. He has the same facial structure as Kate Meany, too. Big square jaw. Looks a little trans.
I wasn't going to call you a sexist.
Yeah,
I was just going to say this kind of reinforces the name Porno Dave.
Unfortunately, though, Dave had gone from dating a very real porn star.
Who did he date? Selena Rose? Okay.
You had a chance to meet his former girlfriend?
Oh, yeah. Wow. The most sexist you get alive, man. Oh, my God.
To a very fake Venezuelan.
So this is not a party night. This is just a daytime hang. And in case you thought he ever cleaned, he doesn't. This is food. This is drinks. This is empty bottles. This is alcohol. And don't even get me started on the magnets, man. Remember Louis J. Gomez? He's like, no, idiots. They're like from places I've been. Oh. We thought they were just magnetic sheets of iron that you use to hold things up on the fridge. I didn't know that they were memories of places you've been. That's what we're making fun of, you basic bitch. Somebody tap Louis J. Gomez on the shoulder and go, that's what we're making fun of, girl. No. These are cool because they're like memories from like places I've been. Oh, never mind, Louis. Dope. Remember the time we went to Charlotte? Sorry, for a minute I was worried about you looking stupid. No, mine are from places I've been. Oh, fuck. Then it's cool.
On the island, you can see there's not a lot of social.
Again, the reason it's dumb is because every dumb girl I've ever known in my life does the same thing. That's why it's dumb. And again, he got teased about it on Twitter, and his comeback was, they're memories of places I've been. That's really cool. That's really cool that you have that.
Like,
no.
You're not going to bars. You're not meeting girls. So I go on dating sites.
So he doesn't go to bars. He doesn't go to bars to meet girls. He goes on dating sites.
So the one ended up being a catfish. She showed me all these pictures of her, and she looked like...
Again, we're supposed to believe he's some poon hound. All he does is brag about pussy. E.T. didn't have this disgusting of a neck. Elliot, E.T. phone, Elliot. Yeah, sometimes these bitches catfish me, but a lot of times I get some sweet, sweet pussy. Go on, Skarica.
Gorgeous.
And then you found out where the photos actually came from?
And then I just like exposed her on it. I said, hey, this is some Colombian model, and this is not you. And then I talked to her actually over the like a video, and I was like, that's not her.
Yeah, okay.
So after calling her out and exposing her, you still talked to her and had a video call. This is like Ray going out with the trans girl. I found out she was trans, but I was like, let's just have a few drinks, see what happens. No, for the story. For the story. You'll never believe what happened. My penis went into her butt. No, for the story. No, for the story. He's like, I found out where her pictures were from, and I confronted her and called her out. I told her, this is not you. This is a Brazilian model. And then we kept talking, and I got her Skype, and then we had a phone call. It's like, you're such a loser. You found out you were getting catfished and was like, well, let's see. Maybe she's still cool. Maybe this lying bitch is still a cool girl. That's how desperate he was.
It doesn't even, like, she still looked like, whatever.
Okay, but then you don't know if you can trust her?
Yeah, if somebody does that, you can't really trust them.
Then why did you keep talking and call?
That is what's kind of desperate right now. So they kind of want to get out.
Wait, what?
Whatever.
Okay, but then you don't know if you can trust her?
Yeah, if somebody does that, you can't really trust them. That is what's kind of desperate right now.
Wait, what is he saying?
Oh, if you can trust her?
Yeah, if somebody does that, you can't really trust them. That is what's kind of desperate right now.
What's kind of desperate right now? What is he saying there? Anybody?
Don't know if you can trust her?
Yeah, if somebody does that, you can't really trust them. That is what's kind of desperate right now. So they kind of want to get out. So it sounds bad. I don't want to act like I'm taking advantage of that.
Well, I was pretty desperate, and I ended up here. So I guess me and Venezuelan girls have a lot in common.
I figured it was
Is he saying the women are desperate and they want to get out? So he takes advantage of that on the dating apps? How?
probably best to not dive too deep into Dave's love life. But seeing as the world economy was currently collapsing, I was interested in learning more about his background in finance.
Me too.
So a little fun fact, some would call serendipity. David, the guy whose house...
Look at this thing on his face for the entire next segment. Again, am I the loser or are you the loser for having a TV crew over while you have a giant pimple scabbing up on your whole chin? Your whole chin has a giant white flaky scab on it. The whole chin, all of the chin is scabbed up. And you're like, roll tape. And then if I watch it and I zoom in, again, if I had a giant peeling scab right here and you zoomed in on it, is that on you or is that on me? That's on me. That's on me because I can see it and I can go, right, that's on me. So when you don't have cabinets and you invite a camera crew in, and when you have a giant flaking herpes sore on your chin, it's on you. I mean, again, all this guy does is talk about hot bitches and pussy. You look wet and dry, dog. You know, how does that even happen? It's like Weird Al Yankovic if he got hooked on cocaine and kicked out in the streets.
I'm staying at. Show him the book you wrote, David.
So this was the first book I wrote.
Stock Market Panic, How to Prosper in the Coming Bear Market by Dave Skarica.
It was about 20 years ago. So this was the late 80s. I was just starting out. I was in my early 20s. And we had the dot-com bubble where all these stocks were going to the moon. And
in the late 80s, we had the dot-com bubble. Anyone? In the late 80s, we were coming out of the dot-com bubble.
this was the first book I wrote. It was about 20 years ago. So this was the late 80s. I was just starting out. It was
So this is 2020, and he says, I wrote this book 20 years ago in the late 80s. None of this adds up. G-Rob says the late 90s. No. The dot-com bubble burst in like 2001. But regardless, it's 2020. He's holding a book, and he's saying, I wrote this 20 years ago in the late 80s. He's saying that in 2020. The late 80s would be 32 years ago.
My early 20s, and we had the dot-com bubble where all these stocks are going to the moon, and stuff like Yahoo and Amazon.
In the late 80s, Yahoo and Amazon were going crazy. Anybody? Yeah, I was in my mid-20s in the late 80s. We had the stock bubble, the dot-com bubble, Amazon. What? Like, he's off by a whole decade. He's off by a decade. The finance whiz.
When they were all new, and I just thought it was ridiculous. It was like kind of what happened in 1929 or 1987. And then about 2 or 3 years ago, I started thinking that was going on again. And it went way further than I've ever thought.
What is this? Honestly, what? It looks like road rash. It looks like somebody took something really hot and just melted his skin. I mean, is that a creature on his face? What's going on? It's got hair. What is it? It's got bumps and pus, flakes, scabs, hair. Are we looking for water on the moon? No, this is Skarica's face. This is how he gets dolled up for the camera when company's coming over.
But the valuations became totally extreme in the last few years. And while, obviously we know everything is going down because of the fears of a coronavirus, I think that's really just the excuse for the trigger. Like, the reason this is all happening is because everything is so overvalued right now. And because it is so overvalued, I wasn't prepared for any kind of...
He's got more of it here. Like, weird. Look how dirty. This is dirt. This is actually just dirt. I mean, he's absolutely filthy. This is what happens when you have no windows on your house, no doors. I mean, it really is gross.
Global shock like this.
Well, no place I'd rather be than Eleuthera while the stock market is plummeting. Don't worry, it's going to rally.
Where's Eleuthera? Is that part of the Bahamas? Eleuthera.
Right?
Oh, yeah, we're very oversold now. And actually, in bear market, the market is going down.
Yeah.
Some of the biggest rallies.
What is this little sign on his window? Oh, he's a Raiders fan.
Now.
What is this? England. Again, this is just stuff white trash people do. I put my football team in the window so the neighbors know what I like.
And actually, in bear market, the market is going down.
Yeah.
Some of the biggest rallies are in bear markets. The thing about bubbles is kind of like having a,
Some of the biggest rallies are in bear markets. Okay, so just so people know, a bull market, things are going up. A bear market, kind of quiet. People are scared. It's reserved. Things might be going down or staying consistently low. And his take as a financial expert is, believe it or not, some of the biggest rallies happen in bear markets. Yeah, if it's a bull market, there's rallies going on all the time. It's not even really noticeable. It's not newsworthy. In the bear market, believe it or not, that's when some of the biggest I mean, I can't. No shit. No shit. Believe it or not, when things are quiet, that's when things will explode sometimes. Really? It's not when things are exploding that things explode sometimes? Go on. Let me get my pen.
An all-night drink fest, and then the bubble.
A bender.
Yeah, a bender, and then the bubble is kind of the hangover, right?
Yeah.
And then when you feel a little better, you know, maybe later in the day when you have the hangover, that could be the little rally happening now.
What's the next book called?
We're still on a title that isn't official, but if you type my name in, David Skarica.
Is he still a public guy, Kevin? Is he still a private guy? I don't understand. He has books. He's on TV. He's on documentaries. He has shows. He's a private guy, Melton. Leave him alone. He's a filthy guy. I mean, again, I look at this man's hand. Not since Stuttering John Melendez have I seen so many open sores and open filth on a dude. Again, what even is this? And could you rescue minors out of it if they fell in?
Yep.
On Amazon, you will see the pre-orders for the book, which will be out just this July.
And now you know who I'm with, in case like you don't hear from me in a few weeks. David Skarica.
Don't worry, I won't feed you the sharks.
Yeah, I guess. That's the least of my worries.
After getting settled, we headed to Queen's Baths, one of the world's premier hippo mode destinations.
Do you even know what hippo mode means?
No, I don't.
It just means chilling in a body of water for the day, pounding beers.
What?
Sounds fun, right?
Just like a hippo. Are we hippoing? Is this hippo? Nobody cares. Who's this? Oh, is that Skarica's bed? Oh, no.
Relaxing day of my life. But then shit started hitting the fan back in the U.S., and I had to break the news to my girlfriend.
Hey, babe. I've got some bad news. Are you ready? Tom Hanks has coronavirus. Did you hear me? Do you care? Babe, it's Tom Hanks. I know you weren't. No?
I had earlier made a tasteless joke about a cruise ship I saw off the coast.
Oh, and on the horizon, you'll see the Corona cruise. Stay away from our harbors.
Who was also a big stoolie, was putting us up in his resort Coco de Mama free. Dave's friend, who was also a big stoolie, was putting us up in his resort Coco de Mama free of charge.
Coco de Mama Resort, Eleuthera. So this is where Skarica lives, Eleuthera.
Good things happening to assholes. One of life's constants.
So this used to be your...
So this is like a much nicer place than Skarica's house. Somebody here knows how to clean. Somebody knows how to not have bottles of mayo and ketchup and beer laying around. Pillows, blankets, cushion, trash, mismatched curtains.
Resort. And now it kind of is just like for private parties, private functions, weddings, that sort of thing, right? So
imagine having your wedding here.
And we have the place to ourselves?
We have the place to yourselves because no one's booked it right now.
This is insane.
This is really horrible. You know.
David, you should not be doing this for a stranger you met on Twitter.
But that's what he likes. You know, his David Skarica's whole value, it's similar to Chad. You know, they like being the guy who knows the guy who can get you the thing, who can hook you up. That way you owe Chad, you owe Skarica. You'll never make fun of his steaks like that. It looks like my dad's new house after the divorce in 97. Yeah, it's just you look at it and you see he's a gross man, and then you go over and look at this other house we're looking at now. It is possible to keep it clean. Look at that. Look at that. Every surface is clean. The walls are white. Shit's not taped up. There's not just half-assed LED strips dangling. You know, it's much, much nicer.
You should have put me in literally a one-room shack without an ocean view.
Oh, fuck.
It's probably the...
Somebody just did a skip the cue thing. What just happened? Sorry about that. Fuck.
What we are observing on the island manatee called David Skarica is what's known on the islands as South Bahamian sand rash. It develops from habitually going face down, ass up, during beach low tide. The Bahamian locals and David gather on the beach at dusk, and when visibility is at a minimum, they mate with David until his head is buried fully in the sand.
Ugh. I believe it. His whole fucking chin is like rashed to shit.
nicest beach on the Caribbean side here.
So you were telling me this bar has some like personal significance to you?
Yeah, this is probably how I got the Porno Dave nickname.
Yeah.
So right up here on this,
he thinks people call him Porno Dave and think about him like as like this again, this pussy hound. Yeah, you know Skarica, always fucking hot bitches. It's like no.
We came here one night for dinner, Selena Rose.
Yeah.
And there was really no one in the bar. There was like maybe two people and the people working here. And there was this old, distinguished kind of looking guy. And somehow, I think probably after the 6th or 7th or 8th shot of tequila, she ended up sitting on the guy's lap and just like facing the whole bar and like flashing everyone and calling him Hugh Hefner because he had that kind of look to him.
And that's how I got the name Porno Dave. What?
And then I guess word got around, and then I became Porno Dave.
Word
Wait, what?
got around that you were the one who...
A woman... Hold on. Say the whole story again? I don't want to accuse you, but it sounds like it makes no sense.
For dinner, Selena Rose.
Yeah.
And there was really no one in the bar. There was like maybe two people and the people working here. And there was this old, distinguished kind of looking guy. And somehow, I think probably after the 6th or 7th or 8th shot of tequila, she ended up sitting on the guy's lap and just like facing the whole bar and like flashing.
A porn star sat on an old guy's lap and flashed the whole restaurant, and that's how I got the name Porno Dave. A porn star sat on an old man's lap, not me, and flashed the whole bar, so now they call me Porno Dave. Does this make any sense to anyone? He's not in the story at all, and yet it's the story of how he got the nickname. There was this old distinguished guy. She sat in his lap. Sat in his lap, showed all the tits, and that's how I got the name Porno Dave.
Everyone and calling him Hugh Hefner because he had that kind of look to him. And then I guess word got around, and then I became Porno Dave.
Word got around that she sat in his lap and called him Hugh Hefner, and that's how I became Porno Dave. Word got around, there were 4 people in the bar. She sat in an old man's lap, called him Hugh Hefner, and that's word got around, and I'm Porno Dave. What?
Word got around that you were the one who brought her to the party.
Yeah.
Now, were you jealous when she was sitting in this guy's lap? Like,
No.
that was your girlfriend?
No, because he was about 70 or 80 years old.
Also, I was paying for her, so I knew she didn't love me in the first place.
I think we're all like...
They make Viagra these days. You gotta watch out for those 70-year-olds. We have this entire place to ourselves. If you learn anything from these videos, it's always trust strangers on Twitter. Listen, I'm not going to pretend he's a super normal guy. He's like a little weird.
There's a few videos after this is all done of this Donnie guy flashing back and talking about how weird Skarica is. And if anybody can find those, please send them in.
But these days, normal is out, weird is in. And he's weird in a good way. There's a lot of different types of weird out there. There's some bad weirds, like, I'm sure some of you watching this like, oh, like the way like my uncle used to touch me was a little weird. That's a bad weird. And then
depending on if you're the kid or not.
And there's good weirds like Wozniak. the co-founder of Apple. Weird guy. Extremely friendly. He's well-natured.
Why not just say Jobs? Jobs was weird. You skipping to Wozniak? I don't like this.
Good, well-meaning. He means well. That's what I'm trying to say.
We don't care. We know.
Oh my God. This is
For the first time.
Tastes like shit up.
And on the way, picked up some survival tips from Dave's friend.
Zicam is a zinc impregnated, it looks like a Q-tip.
Yeah.
And you swab the inside of your nose and it stops viruses from getting into your tissues.
Zicam.
This woman thinks zinc stops viruses. Boy, everybody with AIDS is going to be excited to hear the news. We've found a way to stop viruses.
Zicam. And I'm going to give you 2, okay?
Oh, yeah. I would take it
and
gladly.
And you can reuse it.
This is for this way coronavirus can't get in your nose because of the zinc. This is why lifeguards always put it on.
Yeah.
And then we've also got sporicidin wipes, which are industrial hospital grade cleansers.
Yeah.
In my practice, we use them after each patient, but in reality, they're to kill the spores after you clean with Clorox.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now we have some handy wipes and some Zicam, and this is gonna stop coronavirus for the people.
There are always spores that are residual that can survive.
Mm-hmm.
There's always spores. God damn it, these spores. Hello.
Hey, Patrick. My autism wouldn't let me not call. I just had to say that zinc does help fight viruses. So, yeah, thanks. Bye.
Yeah, no one said it didn't help your immune system and help you fight viruses. So, again, your autism's wrong. Again, everybody dial in your autism. No one said zinc doesn't help you get over a cold. No one said don't take zinc. No one said Zicam's useless. No one said any of that. She said you coat your nose with it, and then your body can't absorb viruses. That is what we call horse shit.
You can call me Nannerpuss.
So again, I love that everybody's autistic and they have to call in and say like a different thing. You know? Be like, guys, horses can't fly. Sorry, Patrick, had to call in. You know, unicorns can fly. Unicorns can fly. And they're a type of horse. %30 of my life is full up of stuff like that. I'm just a guy. Just to clarify a thing that wasn't said, zinc actually can help your body fight off an infection. No one's talking about that. Okay, but I needed to call in and let you know that. I needed to call in and let you know that. Why? No one's talking about that. I needed to call in and let you know that.
And sporocyte will kill those.
The baby viruses.
They're the residual resistant to Clorox viruses.
Oh, those are some bad motherfuckers. Now, can you quickly tell me what the atomizer is that your sister is using at the airport?
I've
never heard of that.
Her neck, and it's got it's battery operated, and it blows the air away from her.
Wow.
It ionizes the air away from her.
That's incredible. Because, yeah, if you cough, there's like, even if you don't see anything leave your mouth, there's definitely droplets floating around.
Imagine not knowing Pegasus is a type of unicorn. Come on. You guys don't know anything about your mythological.
Around. Yes. And that's just pushing away the droplets.
20 feet. Yeah. If you're around people.
Never listen to a woman with a charm bracelet on about medical advice. I'll say that definitively as a life rule. If a woman is telling you about medicine while her charms dangle from her bracelet, you know? That's not someone you should listen to. She collects bracelet charms. Look at these trinkets. Look at these treasures. She gonna tell you how it all works while she collects. This one means I like tennis. This one is I'm into butterflies. This one means I'm in.
If you're around people,
They all look like guitar picks to me. I don't even know. They might be crystals. They might be crystal charms, in which case, double run. Double fucking run.
Or sneezing and coughing, you're screwed.
Unless you have the atomizer.
Well, I don't know if the atomizer works or not. I just know
It could just be a
I just know Zycam stops it in its tracks.
How do you even find an atomizer?
Found it online.
If you're at home, stock up. So we're at 1648. It is called 1648 because that's the year that the Eleutherians landed on Eleuthera. That's the Greek word for freedom.
Okay, so he lives in Urethra, Bahamas.
And they were Puritans seeking religious freedom from the Brits. They were living on the island of Aruba, and then they came down here. So, very similar to the Pilgrims at Plymouth. This is the spot that is famous for serving conch rangoons.
If he starts saying goon again every 2 minutes, I'm going to kill myself. I can't take it with the goon stuff. Kraut Cat, $5. I saved a dog by rescuing it from an abandoned water well in Afghanistan. That's how I got the nickname Kraut Cat. That makes just as much fucking sense, I'll tell you that. G-Rob, thanks for becoming a new member. George, did you update your driver software? What? Jerome, what's for lunch? Goons, baby! Hello! Goons. Little Quad says, I'm 40. Congrats. Happy birthday, I guess.
And they have a light-up menu. Look at that. Where are those conch rangoons? Oh, look at those. LED-backed menu, $15 for chili braised Bahamian conch, scallion, herb cream cheese, crispy wonton, sweet and spicy dipping sauce. Hey, the ingredients look good. Don't worry, I'm not going to steal the recipe.
By the way, this is the Rangoon master right here. This is the Wonton Don.
I'm a Rangoon specialist of sorts.
So you're under the pressure tonight.
He's not the one. He's not the one who makes the Rangoons.
Right.
I mean, they're definitely gonna be better than the ones in New York. Those are trash.
Those are trash.
New York, Massachusetts has good Rangoons.
Now, who's this lady? They're all passing her around later? Again, all day long, you've been telling me about the porn stars and all the pussy and how you get it and how you like it and how your nicknames and the Hugh Hefner and the resorts and the fucking and then we got Aunt Bobby here at the table? Or are you passing this old fucking wrinkled finger cuffs bitch around and banging her out later? Is this the porn star? Is this the pussy? Is this the one they keep up at the case? Like the lobsters? You get to pick it out of a tank? Who is this? Zycam lady.
And the Midwest has some good Rangoons, but New York, I've never found a good Rangoon in New York.
Alberta has some good Rangoons. And I've had some good Rangoons in Darwin. And on the east side of Singapore, they make some good goons. Tasmania has a goon factory that's pretty nice. San Diego, they make a good goon. I've been outside of Reno. Silver Time Cafe has a good Rangoon reputation. North Dakota has some goons.
I've never tried a conch Rangoon in my life. I've had a conch fritter, pretty damn good, but there's no dairy in that.
I'm never eating another Rangoon again. I can't. Enough about goons.
Without further ado, let's get this review off the ground.
I don't even want a samosa at this point. It's ruined all kinds of triangular foods across the world for me. I don't want a samosa. I'm not interested in a wonton. a Rangoon. I don't want a wedge of watermelon. Oh, it's almost like they had somewhere to deep fry them instead of doing it in a pan on a hot plate on top of a plywood on top of a stove.
The conch Rangoons have arrived.
Sometimes they're conch, sometimes they're conch. You know? I wish everybody in this version of The Lost Boys would learn how to pass the conch. Sucks to your ass, Mar.
I love the look of them. It's the four-corner pinch technique, which, like, I don't make...
Oh, sorry, Lord of the Flies. Why did I say The Lost Boys? Lord of the Flies. Jesus Christ. Get your literary references right, Melton. The Lost Boys. The fuck?
Those myself, because it's not my style, but I've had some incredible four-corner pinch technique Rangoons.
I got some incredible four-corner pinch technique going.
We're going to go for a little dip in the sauce right here. Perfectly golden brown, which I love to see. They don't look rare, they don't look overdone. You don't want to get white Rangoons, you don't want to get brown Rangoons, you want them golden.
You motherfucker, what you mean you ain't supposed to have no brown Rangoons? Kevin, I told you too many times to pick up your Rangoons and
My God.
Sometimes I do Delethean voice just on my own, out and about.
I am impressed.
Smell really good from here. I'm gonna snort.
I am legitimately impressed. I'm not even joking.
I love people who smack. Imagine doing that on camera and not editing it out. It's fucking disgusting. Again, I grew up poor and I don't act like this. It's insane.
These are incredible.
You like them, right?
They're incredible.
Okay. Another one.
Okay.
Like,
Oh. Okay. Thank you.
they don't taste like a crab rangoon. I thought, they're just gonna like mince up the conch so small and it's gonna be the same seasonings. It's just gonna taste like a crab rangoon. These taste completely different.
Swallow first.
But in a great way. These guys just carved out a new lane. It's a whole different flavor profile.
Mersh smacks when he cigarette smokes? That's disgusting.
I don't think I'm going to share a single one of these with the rest of the people at the table.
Yeah, you are.
I don't know if I necessarily together. Beautiful. Fired across the bow. Oh. Across the bow.
Right in the gut.
The cream cheese.
So look, they do. There
I
are
hadn't caught coronavirus.
there are places on the island where you can get windows that line up and don't need sticks to hold them open. So, he wants you to think like, dude, that's how houses in the Bahamas are. It's like, no, here's a nice place that doesn't have buckets for light fixtures. All the walls match. The trim is straight and painted in a color scheme that, gives elegance rather than my 4-year-old daughter painted her own room and ripped the windows off. And do you like flies?
Across the bow.
Right in the gut.
The cream cheese is different.
I hadn't caught coronavirus yet, but I had caught the goon bug. So before
the goon bug,
before COVID-19 reached the island and we'd all be put in quarantine, Dave decided that tomorrow he'd throw a St. Patrick's Day party.
So again, this is the party at Dave's house, and this projector that's projecting half on the ceiling, half on the wall, half on the screen, half on the tall. This sums up his whole house. Just a shit show. These aren't even beanbag chairs. They're just bags of trash people are sitting on.
Where I could make
and
serve some island Rangoons of my own.
We already
These
saw
are going to
this.
be hard to live up to, but at least now the bar has been set.
Would my homemade goons meet expectations?
No.
Would his St. Patrick's Day party be ground zero for the island's first corona outbreak?
No.
Find out in the next episode of Donnie Bahamas.
Find out in the next episode of Danny Bahamas. Brandy Brandy's. Huh? Huh? Fuck. It's just depressing. It just brings me down in so many ways. I think I'm leaving early today. I think I'm getting out of here early today. Sometimes I stay late. I think I'm getting out of here early today. For what? I stay for what? Plus, I've been in such a mood, you know, I've been coming back on in the afternoon. Plus, it's Mondays with Mazer. You know. Can I show you something that I found on Chad's channel that you might find interesting? We don't have time to watch it today and go over it, but I think I noticed something that might be something. And he took it down, so we can't go over it, of course. Of course, it's not up. So I can't even tell you what it is because he'll not put it up now. I think I caught Chad. I can't even tell you what. I can't even tell you what yet. Yeah, I just shouldn't talk because it'll give it away. I think I found something. If it's true, it's insane. It's insane. If it's true, it's up there with. See, I can't even fucking say it. I can't even fucking say it. Chad pulled the DSP. I don't know who the DSP guy is. Everyone references. Chad pulled a DSP. Oh, yeah, I want to watch the gallbladder removal surgery. We're supposed to watch this with Chandler. Is Chandler here? We're watching gallbladder surgery. We want to know how it goes. I just want to know what it is. How does it work?
Is a pair.
What a tease. Yeah, I can't. Look, he took it down. Chad's one of these guys. He doesn't want people watching his content. He's hiding it. You'll never know when my show's coming out, when it's going up. The minute it's over, I hide everything behind a paywall. Just a pathetic, paranoid loser. Are Girl Scout cookies involved? What? No. No. If what I think I found is wild. Look, we know Chad cares so much about what people think of him and perceive about him, and everything's image. Everything's looking like he's doing well, looking like he's killing it, looking like he's working, famous, got friends, got work, got a nice place to live, got stuff going on, appointment at the bank. The thing I have found. Vaping Dago is going, show us. Again, Vaping Dago gives a lot of money, so I'm hesitant in saying this. Are you fucking retarded? Hey, Vaping Dago, are you fucking dumber than dog shit? You stupid fuck? It's not up. It's not up. He took it down. I've been saying this for 10 minutes. I can't show you, and I can't even tell you what it is because he won't put it up if I tell you. He took it down. We don't know have it. I don't know have it to show you. All right, enough, Melton. Show us. No, I don't have it. Okay, we get what you're doing. Show us. No, I don't. He took it down. No, show us. Baby Dago, how come you give money to Ray? Why don't you? No, as soon as he puts it up, I'll show you. As soon as he puts it up. Until then, you're going to have to deal with gallbladder surgeries. Wait, I don't even want to believe what I want to show you is true. But I can't. When I show you, you'll struggle as well to go, there's not many other explanations other than he had to fake this. And when I show you again. All right, so David Chandler had his gallbladder taken out. This is the muscle where he keeps all of his money. And that's why he's disappeared. People don't even know what a gallbladder is. Cholecystectomy? Cholecystectomy? Anyone? Cholecystectomy? Sample use only. What does that mean for a video? Don't play the whole thing. Just give them a taste. Sample use only. Oh my God. Oh my God. I need to look at this alone. I need to not be on the screen while I. Sorry. That's very mean and immature. Look at they could put any size breasts on this woman, though. You know what I mean? They don't have to put these KBs on this girl. You know what I mean? Come on. And we're just supposed to zoom right past that like it's nothing. Look at these. With the nipples, too. They don't got to do that. They don't got to do that. Why? There's a little areola around here. I mean, it's unnecessary. Children in middle schools are fapping to this for real.
The gallbladder is a pear-shaped pouch underneath your liver. With the liver, it attaches to the small intestine through a series of tubes called ducts. Bile, a substance made by the liver to break down fat, is stored in the gallbladder. When fatty food from a meal reaches the small intestine, the gallbladder releases bile into it to help digest the fat.
So what does he do now? Chandler can't eat fat? He's got to live a life on Olean?
Cholecystectomy is a surgical procedure to remove the gallbladder.
What?
Cholecystectomy.
Cholecystectomy. See, you're learning, everybody.
Is a surgical procedure to remove.
I love that it's sample use only. They're like, I don't want anybody getting a hold of this video and thinking this is what actually happens. This is just a sample. None of this is real. He's going to shit himself. I think he's going to poop. Every meal I eat is fatty.
Of the gallbladder. It is usually done when there is evidence of gallbladder disease, such as gallstones.
Oh, no. Chandler, your bile gone bad. Hello.
How about it there? How about it there, Mr. Melton?
Good morning.
And Mr. Skarica, I tell you something. I always wondered what it would be like if Weird Al Yankovic and Mr. Meatloaf had a baby.
He really is gross. And I think,
it's horrendous. I tell you what, that little gallbladder intro, they got me going there. Them jungas, they kind of remind me of Miss Buzzy back in the days. I say about 35 years ago when I first met that heifer. She had them sticking nice and tight like that.
Yeah, you don't see a lot of lot lizards with a big old rack.
No, not like that. No motorboating on that. I'd have to squat down and get to their knees and motorboat them the way they hang anymore these days.
And after you blow a load all over their face, what do you say?
I tell them, you got him, Milton. You got him. You got him, Milton. You got him, Milton. Reload. Reload, County. Roofing gun.
All right, well, we're racked up for tomorrow. Thank you. Buzzard Bill.
Or polyps. It is usually done when there is evidence of gallbladder disease, such as gallstones or polyps.
It looks like a praying mantis head. Or garden snake.
It is also done for biliary dyskinesia.
What? Biliary dyskinesia. Bra, bra. Biliary dyskinesia. Bra, bra, bra. Don't come around here with no biliary dyskinesia, rude boy. You know you don't be coming on here with no biliary dyskinesia.
Which is a condition where the gallbladder doesn't work properly.
Yo, dog, I heard your gallbladder don't even work properly. Oh, shit.
Laparoscopic cholecystectomy requires only small keyhole incisions through the abdomen.
These holes are key.
Known as ports.
Ooh. David Chandler has 3 ports in his stomach?
To reach the gallbladder.
Look again. Do we have to... I know this is an actual model of David Chandler. Yes. What if David Chandler has perfect double Ds?
The surgeon will insert tubes called trocars through these ports. One port is usually located at the navel or umbilicus. Carbon dioxide gas pumped through the umbilical port will inflate the abdomen.
Whoa. And then his arms start going like this and cars go on sale?
So its contents can be viewed more easily.
Oh, God, that's uncomfortable just watching it. This chick was hot a minute ago. Now she's just fat. That's the reason her tits are so big.
Next, your surgeon will insert the laparoscope through the umbilical port.
Does it have to be my surgeon, or can I pick the guy?
Images from its camera will be transmitted to a video monitor in the operating room. Using instruments passed through other ports, your surgeon will grasp the gallbladder.
This is the problem is now all the robots are doing the surgery. Look at this. There's not even a guy in the room. It's just a robot. The guy's got an Xbox controller.
Clip off its main artery and duct. Drop it into a specimen bag and remove it through one of the ports.
Oh.
After the laparoscope.
Specimen bag. Watching all this is making me gag.
Scope is removed. A
particle man. Anybody know particle man? Okay.
Port valve will be left in place briefly to allow all of the carbon dioxide to escape from the abdomen.
Can they suck out some extra gas?
The incisions will be closed with sutures, followed by skin glue or skin closure tape.
Suture. I got a suture. That's Mr. Abato.
If there are complications with your laparoscopic procedure,
you will die!
Your surgeon will switch to an open procedure with a larger incision.
Oh, God. He just starts, the robot surgery starts going wrong. He's like, oh, God. He just starts cutting you open to fix it.
Corona ref.
Oh, boy. Yeah, can we get out of here a little early today? Can we just go a little early? Like, you never leave work early? Like, you never bounce early? Huh? Thank you again to Steve H. for being the man today. He's the man. If anybody has any big donations they want to get in for the end, this is the time. Again, thanks to everybody who keeps supporting the show. We can't keep, I always say like steel toe goes like we can't keep going if you guys don't. I can. If you don't give money, I can keep going. I make money other ways, so don't give. Don't support the show. See if I give a shit. I'll do it anyway just to annoy you. You think I do this to get rich? You think I do this to be famous, popular, handsome, good looking? Get free gallbladder surgery? Yeah, Mondays with Mazers coming up later. Maybe we'll snipe that. Maybe Quadfather will do it. People don't like the quad. People have gone. They don't like Quadfather sniping. Bill and Alburn. Did we really piss Vaping Dago off? He can't really be mad. Vaping Dago is like the only Chandler. Is Vaping Dago ever going to come out to an event? Because we met DK, met Bentley, met Borgeson. But is Vaping Dago ever going to show his face? I bet he doesn't even vape. I bet he's not even a Dago. See, Vaping Dago says Quadfather sucks. That means I got to come back and do it, right? And if I got to come back and do it, I got to get out of here early. And if I got to get out of here early, then...
Your manner is most unbecoming of a gentleman. Would you be high on cigarettes?
I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes.
A question posed to stupid hoes who don't get it yet. Excuse me, miss. Are you high on cigarettes? I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes.
Nobody likes Quadfather. He can't fucking Skype, and everybody thinks he can't fucking do it every night. But when Chad goes live, Melton has to get it out. Has to go live and has to run his fucking mouth. He's got to zoom in on Chad. He's got to zoom in on Mazer. Can't do it later because he's going pretty crazy. He's leaving early. I can't believe he left us. Melton's leaving us in quite a fucking big mess. And I watching Bitcoin 67K. Oh my fucking God. There ain't no fucking way. It's just going to go up. It's just going to get worse. It's just going to get louder. Go and grab your purse. Buying Bitcoin, getting back.
Won't last. And every time I called in, he treated me like trash. He would abuse and berate me for the sake of some laughs. And the worst part was when he fucked your mother straight in the ass.
Well, I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes.